Stuck okay on again!
Yeah! It's gone, Tony boy!
Tony what? How are you, mate? Look like a fucking movie star.
That's like fucking
Vincent
incredible.
Chase.
You look well,
Vincent
mate.
Chase.
I'll take that, by the way.
Chase and me.
Wee turtle.
No, we like.
You look great, mate.
Does look amazing, the new Barnet, mate. I love
You
it.
were taking a mick, ain't you?
No, you're not, mate.
Mate, I think you're underrated looking wise, by the way.
Thanks, I appreciate
A
it.
lot of women do love
See,
it.
with a beard though, clean shaven is terrible. Aren't you?
Aye.
There's a pet peeve in life where I think I can't grow a beard.
I've got
I think a beard makes everyone so
I've got-
Like Charlie, didn't you?
I've got a pet peeve.
Oh,
I
for it,
don't.
good.
I don't usually have one, but I've got one. See when you're warming up, we've got two boys, Ben Stanley on the margins and Robbie Crawford, want to talk to each other, but you're always in the middle of the two, and they just sandwich you. You can't get your warm-up done, so you're tripping over boys and they're just constantly in your face, like, asking things. I'm like, no.
Can I ask what they're talking about on the side of the pitch? Just fascinates me.
Eh,
Football stuff or just...
well, they're both big Rangers fans, aren't they? So usually it's that, but the day they were saying...
Say it, get up with them in.
I'm so fragile, mate. 3 days.
Oh,
A couple of days.
3 days on it?
My best mate's wedding was
Connor
Saturday. Connor and Haley. Just the most amazing
You look
couple.
great.
And then we brought in Bentley.
You look great in your tux, mate.
Tux, aye.
You look gorgeous.
I surprised Bentley though. I said to him just that we're just going for a quiet dinner. Turned up, full wedding, mate. All the aunties were fucking raging.
That's genius. So he sat
What?
in your
He went
your
to the
pal's
full
wedding.
Full wedding.
He's a hero, by the way.
Amazing. Best guy ever. And then obviously the game yesterday, which you've said it's very unprofessional, didn't you?
Aye,
What's unprofessional?
Disgusting what you were doing.
What would it do?
So because
Standing up thing?
Aye, but this is a hard one for me, right? Because I'm also so professional at my job in these vlogs. You have to, but I'm a Celtic fan as well. So what do you do there?
I'm not sure you were a Celtic fan when we were there. That's a mad thing.
Oh, wow.
I support the
What have I
Motherwell.
told you for years? What have I told you for years?
I'm sure it was
He
Motherwell.
talks shite.
I'm sure he
Did he say
supported
that?
Motherwell.
100%, mate.
No, it's not at all. But where do you stand on that though yesterday? They
Say
said-
what you like, mate. Whatever makes you
Yeah, he's a
happy, mate. That's
hero,
what
but
he's
I
the
think.
best.
I listened to his Under the Caution. Was it a two-parter?
Bad
And
show
he's-
that under cost.
I know.
I don't know why you're
No,
watching
sorry,
that.
sorry.
I don't know why you're
We'll
watching
score
that.
out.
Own goal, own goal.
You watch someone open goal?
Oh, open goal, aye, miles ahead. But I listened to him and he's a
Amazing.
you can't keep him down.
Full of
Can't
life,
put him
mate.
down.
He is
He's-
full of... The vlog going to be amazing?
Aye, but I don't know. Maybe message in and now and just be careful with the edit. I don't know if we went too far.
Andy, what made you the angriest that he done? The dancing on Celtic Park?
No, listen, I'm only winding him up. He's enjoyed himself in other vlogs, so I don't actually think he's particularly changed in any of them. But
No.
but open goal will lose half our subscribers. That's the only I'm saying.
I don't think they should though.
No, because they'll still tune in to see what you've got to say.
I think so.
Aye,
Made the abuse last night. You got
Well,
abuse
talk
of the
about
game,
your-
didn't you?
Did you? I got
Oh
abused
my
for
God.
saying brilliant Andy, all the best, and like
Aye.
I started personally abusing me because I was being
these
nice
two
to you.
think they're hated,
Oh
and they
no.
sit in a podcast with me every
I
week.
said like, well done, great career, blah blah blah, and people were starting to get personal to me because I was being nice. to
Saying
you.
that, like, saying
I was
that.
close to doing it, like you're a waster and that, and like fuck, because I said a nice thing about my mate.
Why'd your dad messaging and saying that?
Aye, he's Celtic Park would have been. rough
So
for
talk
him.
us through it.
Did
When
they
did
get
it
the
start?
decision?
No.
Did they go through that? No.
When did it start?
Um,
So you walk
Would
in
you-
at Celtic Park, it was alright on the walk in?
because I went to fucking Hoffy, I basically opened the gates. There was nobody there. But during the game, it was just all a bit of banter. You just take it for what it is, it's fine. But then after the game, as you're walking for the main stand to the car park, wow. Because that's obviously when people are a bit drunk, they're a bit lively, and they can take it a wee bit overboard. But part and parcel of it. But then when I'm in my car
Amazing.
and I'm driving away, I'm like, I'm like, oh, this is a bit annoying because you stay on for like 45 minutes after the game. So I thought, oh, I'll be dead. It wasn't dead. And I've parked, I'm driving and the traffic lights have went red. I've stopped. There's a Celtic bus in front of me. They've all clocked that I'm in the motor behind and there's just 15 people. There's fucking terrorists. I'm like that. It's fucking, like, oh, I don't know where to look. I'm just hands on the wheel. Just lost. But
That's
part
incredible.
and parcel, innit?
Where
But
did
you know,
watch it?
Celtic, you know Celtic fans are on their side. Their tifo for Roscoe was amazing, I thought.
I gave him socks 2 days before and I tuned in and he gets sparkled.
Was he wearing your socks? He says he was slippy as fuck.
No, he wasn't wearing them.
He slapped his socks.
He wasn't wearing them.
How good was that, by the way?
Oh,
Roscoe's a hero, but
Aye,
you
brilliant
can't.
guy.
Matt Kilgallen, I played with Matt, he killer. He's no,
6'8", mate.
He's massive.
he's no like a hard
soft.
a hard nut of that. He's no like a, he's not one that you would be like Big Liam Gordon or something. You'd be like, maybe no scrap with him. Killer's like,
Big soft guy, isn't
aye,
he?
nice guy, but he's no Spartan in 20 seconds. No,
Big size difference, though, wasn't there?
Big size difference.
Huge
aye.
difference.
I've got a peeve. Have you spoken this before? Have you ever bought a bit of clothing and then you think this is amazing take the tags off, wear it out that first date, and then like a 50-year-old woman walks towards you and she's wearing the same thing?
No, that will just be you.
I know.
I can promise
That's a
everyone
shot in the-
that's only you.
Good Andy.
But do you know who it was? Fucking Johnny Sunderland on Sports Team U.
What's that?
Had the fucking Air Force Ones on.
Oh,
Copied us.
You started that.
You told me you had a family member had to have been in the Air Force before you.
There's an age
You
limit
can
on
do
here.
Johnny Sunderland
still
wearing Air
typing,
Force
man?
Ones.
Who, Johnny Sunderland? Never been typing in my life. What, is there a joke coming here?
No.
I thought you were cut.
No,
You tagged him the name Sunderland, didn't you?
that was bad. That, by the way, have you heard him on the radio?
No.
Sensational.
As he's, I know he's
Enjoying
on
it,
with
mate?
Alex Ray.
Aye, he's plugged me in, isn't he? I like it. I was a legend, man.
He's are very good on it, mate.
He's I'm enjoying it. He's you got me in, didn't you?
You're suited it, mate, you're doing very well.
No fancy getting the people
Love
on here to get us on.
But that's like neutral, that, so you can't obviously go on it.
He's
because
would you say he's on a Celtic state of mind?
Aye,
next
No,
year?
State of mind, you'll be on next week.
I'm the
I got
and
asked
Peter
to do with
Grant.
that bullshit on Dykes the other day. actually.
That's where he may as well do.
that's not what open goal is. We have for the full Scottish football.
We have to.
I won't go
It's
as.
fucking nuts.
But not
How
you.
good was it? It was amazing, wasn't it?
Good result. What a goal, by the way.
Best ever
I,
for him.
I listened to your sports scene last night. I just put it on YouTube and then I seen you were on. I sat and listened. I thought it was very good.
Did you like what he said?
thought it was really good. I thought it was really talking about the goals as well.
Wasn't happy before the podcast started.
But that was for you, nothing to do with the game.
Okay.
Sad news has been a fatality under your dad's watch.
Aye. Get hit, didn't he?
The dad got hit, forgot to put the lollipop stick up.
That's my dad's a lollipop man.
Oh, I
but
heard
last
that.
week he get hit.
Ran
What
over.
hit him, aye.
I don't know
Who was it
who
that
did
hit him?
Oh, it's your joke. I'm not using that joke. He said that we done an interview, so we had the Scottish Podcast Awards today. We're the nominees, so we did like a press day for it. Who was it we did an interview with? Was it
Fucking
STV?
No idea.
STV, I think.
STV, mate, and he's saying, "Oh, my dad get knocked down with Tom Boyd." Mate, on STV News.
Right, Tom Boyd.
That'll not get shot.
Battle of the custody for Slaney. That's your Uncle Tom.
You seen Tommy Boyd's boy? Fucking Lenny's double. Have you seen him?
You can't even
Yeah.
start that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
He does look like
look
that.
Lenny,
He
aye.
does.
Fucking double, man.
Do you want to talk about the awards? It's going to come out so everyone can vote for us. Scottish
Aye.
Podcast Awards.
Huge. Andy, you're very proud of it, aren't you?
I'm proud of what?
The getting a
What's the nominee?
It's a brilliant recognition,
The
aye.
Scottish podcast. For
Oh, by far.
Aye.
Aye. Brilliant recognition, hopefully.
Any Icks this week? You no, actually, this you any of your missus does it gives you that?
Nah, it was just a sub jacket. I told you before she went into the house with
Oh,
a
she wore
sub
a
jacket
sub
on.
jacket.
Nah,
Yeah.
not really. She's pregnant now, so she's not really been any high maintenance of that. She's
Oh,
not been
congrats, when's it due?
July.
Brilliant.
She's not been bad at that. She's
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl or not?
aye boy.
Boy? Oh, wee boy.
Wee Daizen?
Aye.
He died.
After yesterday, could be.
You want the fans one? Stephen Hutton. Hi mates, congrats on the league. Got an Ick for you. So we were at the caravan at the weekend and we all had leftover breakfast food, which all got packed onto one plate so we could bin it. We have 4 kids, so it was like a bit of egg, black pudding, sausage, beans, etc. The missus asked me to hold the bin bag open so she can bin the leftovers on the plate. She then proceeded to scrape the food into the bin using the palm of her hand. No knife, fork, nothing.
oh,
the
man.
palm of her
No, but that's-
fucking hand. I couldn't believe it.
That's
Well,
disgusting.
But women are like that. They'll just get clean up and get on with it. My mum would probably do that. Missus wouldn't do it. My mum definitely does.
What's your thoughts on that?
That's bogging.
If you think it's bogging, then fucking hell. I
She's fast, no, man.
think that's bad, isn't it?
scrape it.
Bean sauce out of her hand.
You scrape it with a knife or something.
And then she's like, she's wanting to do something to you with the bean sauce out of her hand.
Oh, God, no.
Mark McCready, Ick for you, mate. Grown men holding a metal basket you get in shops on their arm like an old lady holds a food bag.
no.
Belter, mate.
like
That is a belter. That is a...
I don't mind that, mate.
See when I have the Wayne in the car seat, that's how I hold it as well. And I think
Under
to
that?
myself, if somebody sees me here, it's too
Aye.
heavy to hold it like that.
You need to hold it like that, didn't you?
Aye, that's a great shout.
Got a guy on guy Ick, mate. Grown men with 2-litre water bottles were writing on it. Pathetic. You seen this? So 7 a.m, good morning. 9 a.m, do it for yourself.
Aye.
11 a.m, keep it going.
Pathetic.
That could be
He's
the
a
be-
PT.
That's one of the best ones yet. Honestly,
Aye, that's...
That's up there with what
they
I've ever
big
seen.
stupid
Somebody brings-
refillable water bottles. Oh,
Somebody
what?
brings that to your changing room, you're binning that.
Johnny,
like-
by the way, Johnny Sunderland's got one of them.
9 o'clock, do it for yourself. Honestly, who?
How angry at me.
Guy is carrying that.
Well,
out.
who in Scottish football do you think would have one
Well,
of them?
we've got one in our changing room, Dan O'Reilly. He's got a fitness page and he's 100% got one of them.
I really like him as a player.
Aye, good player, but he is an ick. Everything he does.
Just an
he
in
is.
general.
He's an ick.
Who else do you think? Pat Nevin would have one of them.
11 o'clock, keep it going. Drink water.
I don't mind that at all.
Keep drinking water. What's the next
What's
one?
about
5 o'clock, so all you're doing is drink water. 5 o'clock, no excuses. No excuses to drink water. Honest to God. 9 o'clock, yeah, you did it.
Let's give me fire. That's the day with him, by the way.
He's on one.
He's
isn't he?
on it. I've seen it. I love it. Andy Boy.
I'm not angry with nothing to do with the fit.
I tried to get you going last night with the wee question I asked you. I tried to get you and you.
What did you say to him?
It wasn't bad. It was just about the game.
Tony, Mark Wilson's defo got one of them. Mark Wilson's
I seen one in the gym Saturday morning.
one of them.
Aye, likes of David Lloyd.
David Lloyd up.
Somebody asked why you were there with the missus in the Bairn.
I had the baby. I was taking the baby into swimming.
No, the wee one's doing bench press, isn't it?
Somebody said it the other day, seen you. Oh, little boy's got that David Lloyd.
Nah.
Who else? Scottish football?
Who else would have one of them? Pat and Evan would have one.
Who in Scottish
water
football?
bottle.
I think Brendan Rodgers would have one. But it's like, you're awesome.
And his words.
You're awesome.
He has
Won the
any
treble. Invincible. It just be things that would.
Alistair Johnson.
Things like
He's
Ali
another one.
Johnson could have one, defo.
What a player, but
We're basically talking about geeks here,
sensational.
isn't we? Willie Collum.
Oh dear.
wee Willie. He's had a rough year, hasn't he?
But I don't think
He's been.
I don't think he'd finish a full water bottle, wee Willie, do you?
No. A quarter in it.
Quarter
Shouldn't
of
he?
it.
He's no excuses.
It's not even he's been hot. Everybody that's under him is. He's taking the flack.
5 o'clock, is that
Right,
Billy?
similar.
Can't do this anymore.
Can't do it, William. Daniel Curry on pet peeve. My missus got a bell. She wants me to pass you. She said people who ring the bell on a bus.
Oh, what you meant to do?
I would just walk up to the front of the bus.
Aye,
You didn't ring a bell on the bus.
I would ring the bell.
What you do when you walk into the front of the bus, you seem to drive like, I'm stopping at the next stop.
So you may as well just ring the bell.
I think you've got to
ring
ring
the
the
bell
bell.
and just
aye.
go silent, maybe.
Alright. Mikey Stewart. I didn't think it's that one, but you never know. I've got an ick mate, was at my pals at the weekend and he was looking for a beer opener and his missus said, I'll do it, and opened his beerware teeth.
Aye. I hate when anyone does that.
I hate that. That's a disaster.
He's bugged on it.
He's bird done it.
Oh,
Michael.
no.
But I hate when anyone does it in general. Do you just get that thing where, like, if you see somebody like biting ice cream like that, you get that like horrible
Aye.
Biting ice
Like
cream.
a blackboard as well.
Oh,
Aye.
Scratched in.
cotton wool? See, like, imagine biting cotton wool. Oh, that's keeps me in a boat.
Right, Ben Sol, congrats on the league. Big ick. My missus has just tied the laces on her trainers really tight, like as tight as they could go.
Oh.
And worse, done a double knot. No one's going to steal them off your feet, hen.
that's good, aye.
But I'm a big tire of trainers.
No, not double knot for a woman.
Ick for me is men that tuck their laces into the side of their trainers.
100%.
Oh,
Shocking.
get them out.
If you're going out the back to get sun, maybe, but you can't
Tuck
do
them all the way under your sole as well.
Under the sole, mate, and you can feel that wee plastic bit on your feet at the bottom of your shoe. Si pet peeve for the podcast, you could confirm or deny this. While Maeda was scoring an overhead kick, David Bentley was away getting chips and gravy at the kiosk.
Because he missed it, mate. Missed the chips and curry sauce because I kept going, mate, I'm starving, go and get it. Is it? Well, he's missed that goal.
No way.
You'll find out you've seen it in
So
the
it's a
vlog.
good wee teaser.
Incredible, mate. Missed it because I kept it
When's the
easy.
vlog out?
Tonight. Last night.
Last night.
Tam Taras for the game yesterday got an ick for you, Si, out with the wife and our two pals for dinner. My pal mentions a pub in the town and my wife says, is that not a Celtic shop? Referring to pubs as Celtic Rangers shops like she's an old man. Unreal.
Don't mind
You
it.
would kind of associate a pub more towards like Celtic Rangers. Like a lot of them.
Aye.
Anyway.
I think you mean shop, like.
Not saying
kind of
Celtic
phrase,
shop,
Celtic
Oh, right, okay.
It's a
aye.
Celtic shop,
Aye.
I don't mind it.
No, I didn't mind it,
I
alright.
don't mind that.
Right, boys, today's show is brought to you by The Drake, the popular bar situated in Glasgow's West End, which is where we're filming today. Nice gaff, innit?
Incredible. Andy had his, was it engagement party here? Or
Stag do.
stag do? What a
Hugh
party.
Keevins kept
No,
shouting,
never.
strippers, innit?
We
What
had
a
a,
Hugh Gee, what kept going to strippers?
we came here for a team day out 3 weeks ago.
Just
What a place. Sat over there, brilliant spot.
brilliant, mate. Good scran.
The foot, what is aye?
Well, this is incredible. Open Goal viewers can get 20% off your food bill when you quote Open Goal at the Drake as well as the clubhouse.
Oh.
It does a lovely Sunday roast in here. Very good Sunday roast. The date is great for getting some lovely food, a cracking pint to watch the football. This week we'll be showing the title running with Hearts taking on Falkirk Wednesday before the potential title decider between Celtic and Hearts on Saturday at 12:30.
This is the biggest week in Scottish football. It's been in a long time.
After that, they'll also be showing the FA Cup final between Chelsea and Man City. Who do you fancy for that one? It'll be 5-0 Man City. So if you fancy a brilliant day at the West End at the weekend, look no further than the Drake. Book yourself a table at the link in the description box below. And the Hydro's under 2 weeks away, lads. Buzzing.
I get nerves are kicking in now.
Oh, I keep waking up in a fucking
Aye.
cold sweat, mate.
What is it staying it to you?
That first bit.
First bit.
Alright.
But you need to remember you've done it 3
Mate,
times.
just
you've
time
been
to.
brilliant at it.
But imagine going out and everything you say gets no laugh.
And then that kills the rest of the show for us. Do you know what I mean? If you start
So
bad
make sure
as
that
fuck,
doesn't happen.
if you start
That's helped you out, innit?
Do you know, I was at I've wrote loads down, but I was at the stage I actually texting Tam Kins and Q writers for me because I was panicking that much.
no way.
But I'm going to go.
A couple of stuff you've sent me so far is brilliant.
Aye, really
But
good.
you've not really sent me so much about the opening stuff.
I feel I'm getting absolutely
Oh, you're
battered by
fucking
you
getting
two.
battered.
Even when you come out as well. Got a bad feeling about it.
Is your sister going?
No, not enough. Nowhere near enough. I'll tell you that
Like,
right.
do you think you could change that now?
I would like to if they allow me to.
You coming, Tony?
Aye, I'll be
Take
there.
our
Aye.
tickets, mate.
Aye, I'll
Get him up on stage.
You know, Ray.
Aye, me now, aye. Oh, some boy, man.
Do you hang about with him now outside the football?
Nah, he doesn't invite me. They go to games and that and don't invite me. I only get sent to a couple.
You don't get the Cole Donaldson treatment?
Oh, mate,
Follows
he's
jumping
wild
on
to
about
John
everything.
McGlynn.
What is happening there with the two?
They two are fucking
See,
tight.
I find it a bit like when I was injured, I would go and watch a game for the manager or like help at training or whatever. But see, now I'm back playing, I try and avoid eye contact with them all now. It's just a bit.
Aye.
There's a fine line, isn't there?
Do you think Cole feeds him the penguin fish?
Aye, 100%.
Takes him to and from Edinburgh Zoo, picks him up at Edinburgh Zoo every morning for training, didn't he? Mate, I remember I had Paul Hartley because we were tight before I joined Dundee, and he used to drive me, smashes his glasses, mate, trying to eat fucking fish. And Paul Hartley was like, I had to go in the motor. I was doing shite at Dundee at the time, and he would drive me back to Hamilton sometimes, mate. The most awkward ever. Told you about Ryan Down, Jim McInally, innit? They were my father-in-law and son-in-law, and he fucking caned him after the game one day and had to drive back to Dundee to get that's the worst, innit?
Didn't he speak a word, did they?
No.
That's fucking brilliant for you, by the way.
What with McGlynn? He's such a penguin, mate, isn't
Are you nervous, Andy, for the hydro?
Aye.
Are you?
Aye, definitely.
He's only 2 weeks away.
I know. It's more just the nervousness because you want to just make sure it's good, which we know it will be because of the preparation, but
And then McCoy, he's got to be.
certain things are out of your control, aren't they?
he? Nah.
You know what I mean?
So he's the best 20 guess you could get for it.
Aye, I love McCoy, man. He's a
hero.
hero. He's brilliant on the TV and he's talk sport. He's sensational partner, man.
You think he'll come out with us after it? I think.
Probably have another gig booked.
No, I don't.
I don't think he will.
No, he'll not
He's
need
on
another gig,
everything,
innit?
isn't he?
Believe me, mate.
No, I know, but he's on.
Fucking, he'll not need another gig for fucking
Take
10
2
years,
years
mate.
off.
Fucking hell. You can get yours at the link description box below or scan the QR code on screen. Right, Tony. Injured for the last few weeks, but I'm not just saying this, I've heard you've done great there this year. Enjoyed it?
No, I've enjoyed it. I was injured I had a hamstring injury. I was out for 3.5 weeks, so I missed 3 games, and then I've played the last 2, and then now it's the playoffs, isn't it?
What issues are they going to do it? Do you think who make favourites, Partick or Dunfermline?
Well, I'm not going to be two-faced because I did say it before. I think they're a better side than Dunfermline. I think this season's proved that. Even your head-to-head records, you've got a unbelievable record against them. I just think it's only the Neil Lennon factor that makes it 50-50 for me. Just his record in previous games, his experience in big games, what he's got Dunfermline to do in the Scottish Cup, beating 3 Premier League teams. So I think that's what makes it a leveller, essentially. But that being said, Matt Wilson's done an unbelievable job this year. I mean, there's so much chat at the start of the season about like Partick slashing their budget for last year to this year, losing their captain, losing Brian Game, who was the top goal scorer last year, obviously recruited well and they've been unbelievable this year, Partick.
Slashed the budget, but still managed to match your United wage.
No,
Had to at least 8 boys for
I've had to stop a lot of my monthly.
How is that, mate?
after last
Obviously
year.
going for a certain amount of money to drop in, it's tough, isn't it?
Aye, look, I've never been a massive, like, kind of flashy kind of guy. It's part of life, and no, well,
He's asking if you'll move your Range Rover, mate.
no, I see it a lot this season, like boys out of contract and going for good money to nothing, and you're thinking, right, okay, but I've always been smart enough in my career where I've never really done the extravagant things. I went out and when I was younger and bought myself a couple of things whenever you're young, but then the older you get, obviously a baby on the way, I'm going to need to cut back a bit more, but no, it's an exciting week for us. We've been good this year.
What's Willow so good at, if you don't mind us asking?
He's detailed.
What is that on detail in terms of opposition?
On us, for the start of the season, he was detailed. He worked on how we play, and then on them, obviously the last time we played Dunfermline, we had a good result. I think it was 2 or 3-0 maybe. Or was it? I can't remember, but it was the home game anyway. And we done really well. In every team we play, he's got something on the opposition, but on us and how we play. He worked on it a lot. The fitness levels at the start of the season, before I came in, boys said pre-season was a disgrace how hard it was. I got ran a wee bit after that, it was fine, but everyone's been good and he's composed. He doesn't lose his head at a lot of things, and at half times, for instance, if it's not going well, he'll tell you exactly what he thinks needs to change. A lot of boys obviously respect him. Everybody respects him, so it's easy to then carry that message on. I've seen changing rooms where we've been in changing rooms where people come in and just talk, the managers, with no real purpose or detail, whereas he's really detailed. And it's worked this season. He's, like you said, the budget, he's probably had a slither of everybody else's budget in terms that he had boys that were on money before. That's fine, but what he's had to spend was nothing compared to other managers.
I've heard Alex Ray's incredible.
Alex, brilliant.
I've heard he's brilliant at that role, like assistant manager role. Good, really good individually with players as well.
He does well with wee Stanners, and with T, especially because he was a number 8 back in the day. The kind of shooting, the timing into the box, the kind of, he calls it what club to use when you're shooting. Like
Wee 7-iron.
He does. See when he's doing a passing drill, he's like, it's just a wee pitching wedge in there, a bit funny. And he helps them, he helps their timing, and even like set pieces and that, he's always got a kind of hand on that. And no, he's brilliant in the changing room. See, like the day, for instance, when Rangers lose, he'll come in and be like, oh, you used yesterday cheating and that, and the boys will...
You didn't want to say what he said to how we can get that.
Aye, and he'll back you all cheating. He doesn't, to be fair, he gets a lot of it, but he doesn't really get out like that, and he's brilliant. The boys love him. The boys like to wind him up, and then on Beat the Pundit last week, he's done it twice. They asked him what outfield player started.
Oh, mate,
Rangers.
I was pissing myself at that.
But
he went outfield player, Jack Butland.
and then the one last week what was the one the other week? He done one the other week, it was sensational, get it? And he comes in, he's like, still get the win, you're a miles off, and he just hammers all the boys. But he's brilliant.
He was out there.
Incredible. Do you think it'll be Thistle or Dunfermline to go up?
Yes.
I think whoever wins it.
Who's going to win?
I said Dunfermline, just with the Lenny factor we used.
Well, so see the Lenny factor, what does that mean?
Well,
Lenny shouting for the side will make
No.
Dunfermline win the game of football?
These knockout games, beat Barcelona before, you've seen them down it to two top 6 teams.
He's not got me, did he?
They're not playing Barcelona, they're playing Thistle.
He's not got me, is he?
Oh, you beat Barca. Are you confident?
Many
mate?
times you've seen us this season.
10,
Bad
so.
punditry.
So how can you watch us for 10 games?
So what's
and think they are better?
What game did you watch?
Lots of games.
What
What's
was
the
your
results
favourite
been
game?
between you two?
We've won 3 and drew 1.
Bad punditry.
Have you?
1-3 and drew 1.
Wow.
Not that's not saying that we're
How
going
has
to
he
win.
said it? You've not said the fucking word.
He'll be
I've
getting
said
it
that
later. I'll be putting in the group chat later. I just got it to you. I think Neil Lennon's big in big games, but I think it's up to us. I think we've been really good this season. We ran St Johnstone close. I know they finished 11 points, but the last 3 or 4 games it was done. We kind of changed things up, but they were obviously world champions. But I think we've had a.
Does that annoy you? Us saying that sort of that Lenny factor?
No, I'm just winding you up. It's look at what the opinion that people are going to have it. That's part of life. But I think it, like you say, it's a 50-50 game. But we've got more than what it takes to go and get the jobs done. Definitely.
And how's business, mate? Play essentials.
Good. I had a pair of socks for you in the car. I forgot to bring them in. Green ones. After
Green?
the Celtic win, aye.
Oh, the first Slaney.
Well, I was going to bring the claret and amber ones, but we've not got them yet for his Motherwell supporting days. So he changed to a Celtic fan. But
What's this fucking Mallow shout?
You said off camera, Alec Ray keeps asking when you're going to make stockings.
Remember you said that with Mallow in an interview? What was that again?
that rings a bell, by the way.
Can't remember, but it's going well, mate, yeah?
Aye, it's going really
Good.
well. I appreciate every time he's mentioned it. It's good for the advertising's mad these days. Like the world's changed, innit?
Have you not got a pet
Social
peeve in
media.
business? And it annoys you about business?
Aye, I do.
Notice
So
it?
like, I know I will say like people always like message you asking about socks or whatever, and see if you message back or don't, then people like, oh, can you send a wee signed picture or can you do a wee video for my whatever? And you're like, it's not really like people message me saying, see when I order the socks, can you like sign them as well? And you're like, well, I don't really want to be selling socks just because it's my signature.
And send the picture of your feet.
The old Instagram one, you wouldn't want to see my feet, no.
So people, so it's not just the socks I want, they want videos.
I'm like, well, I'm not doing this to sell socks. I'm trying. Obviously, I'm part of the brand and that's advertising, but I'm trying not to just do it because it's me. I want the socks to be
for themselves.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, lads, how are we feeling about a big couple of months coming up with a hydro gig no far away?
I'm absolutely buzzing, lads, and this time I guarantees I am going to get myself in top shape, not only physically but mentally as well.
How's that been going for you?
Well, Andy boy, I have finally cracked the code. Usually when I'm heading to the gym, I don't get enough protein into the body, and with all the planning for the hydro, I've not got enough time to cook either.
Right, boys, so it says here, it's a complete meal that contains 40 grams of protein, 26 essential vitamins and minerals, low carb and no artificial sweeteners. So like you say, it's got everything you need and barely takes you any time at all to make.
Honestly, it takes 5 minutes and it has me full for hours.
You're not wrong, it's a hectic time of the podcast, and obviously if you add on full-time football on top of that, I've not got 5 minutes to make myself anything. And that's why I go for a Huel Black Edition ready to drink instead. Same idea, zero prep. It's under £4, cheaper than a latte, still does the job of a proper meal, and I can grab it on my way out the door.
So if you're watching and struggling to fit in healthy meals within your chaotic schedule, Huel and Open Goal have cracked the code for you with these brilliant options. Grab Huel today using my exclusive offer of £10 off online with my code OpenGoal10 at huel.com/opengoal.
And a big thanks to Huel for partnering and supporting the show. If you're busy, these products are your new best mates.
Well,
Right.
that says it. Andy Halliday announced his retirement.
Fucking
What
sit
a
down.
career, mate.
Great career, mate.
Sensational. So what made your decision, mate, for you?
Well, you know, didn't you? I decided it a long time ago. And just because I knew I couldn't contribute in the pitch. So if you can't contribute in the pitch to
What is it, your Achilles?
Achilles, aye. And it's just been too sore for too long, basically. I struggled
said
with it
that-
last year, didn't I? I was struggling with it last year as well.
You said to us playing Wolf one time that you got offered a 2-year deal. I don't think you mind me asking, and you rejected it.
Aye,
For a
so
one-
Motherwell offered me a 2-year deal last year.
Wow.
But I said that 1 year just because I don't know if I can play another year. I'm just kind of taking it year by year. And it's just got to the point, it's too much. I think I've had 9 injections in the last 3 years. So it's just got to time, man.
Was you never, was there no thought of going part-time or at that level of football?
But again, I'm almost cheating a club that signs me. Do you know what I mean? So I can't say if I sign for a team, even if it is part-time 2 nights a week, that I can give 100% if my body's not allowing me to give 100%. So I wouldn't want to. Fundamentally, you feel like you're embarrassing yourself. If I went part-time, I think everyone's then expecting you to be, he's put this level or whatever, and you're going to be. But if you're not fit, like, you need to be fit at any level of football. It doesn't matter what level you play at. And I'm just no now, so.
But you played a year last year, weren't you? I'm not saying that.
Aye.
Ah.
But that is, loads of people had told me previously, like, it happens like that. Like, there would just be one stage where, like, you just feel as if you can't anymore. And I don't know if mine was a combination of playing the amount of games I played last year. Obviously, I'd never put this in excuse. Best things ever happened to me, obviously. But when he was born during the summer, when I'm usually out running every day, but when you've no slept, you obviously might miss a couple of days. So, like, I'm not saying that could be a part of it, but you just never know. But then early on in the season, I was like, legs are the same. My Achilles is agony. Can't get rid of it. And then obviously it's
Are
like,
you a wee bit sad or quite happy?
no, I think because I had made the decision months ago, it's almost just accepted it. Now, I'll 100% miss football, there's no doubt about it whatsoever, but I think it helps that I've got this. I'm doing a bit of punditry on the side, so you feel as if you're still part of football in some respect, do you know what I mean? So I'll definitely miss it when you see certain things next year in different games.
Some of your best moments, mate.
But
How nice Gilly and Winnie on the pitch as well. Good to
Well, see what I would say,
Nice.
like, obviously I thought it was a brilliant touch for Motherwell fans, Hearts' fans' reaction as well, and like regardless, like any fan, like
Big
the
Jens
highs,
just
the
want to
lows,
swatch
the
a Gilly,
criticism,
sorry.
the praise.
Big Jens just want to swatch a Gilly down.
Well, she actually said that he came up to her,
Of
which
course
was
he
nice.
did.
Give him a Celtic job now. Like he's thinking, give him the job now.
But aye, the Motherwell fans, Hearts fans reception, but any fan, like whether you dislike me, you like me, you've criticised me, you praised me, like, it's all part of it. So I've enjoyed it.
Highs?
Aye.
Your highs?
A few, obviously. Make my debut in professional football. Look, 99% of the country work with football players and they don't end up doing it. So obviously the fact I've had a long career, debut for Rangers, obviously that Chelsea game. I think the success that Motherwell have had over the last 2.5 years I've been proud of as well. The Hibs Hearts derbies. So loads of lows as well, which is all part of it. But like I said, I think it shapes you who the man you
Have you any regrets at all?
Little ones that even then I still wouldn't change. Like you say, it's like, again, you need to have regrets at times. You need to do things wrong because that's how you learn to kind of make them right. So, I had loads, but I look forward to watching it for now.
Good teammate, Tony?
Brilliant team, mate. We had some laugh last year, man.
Aye.
How good is it?
I actually say it's definitely one of the best changing rooms I've been a part
I'd
of.
agree, aye, we were very lucky. He was
What does he
brilliant.
bring to a team?
Brilliant. So tidy on the ball, like, underrated tidy, like, just always finds a teammate.
He hates
Josh Windass said that, but he
No,
also
but-
told me Danny Rohl's a good coach, so I don't know what
But not, I think you're fair in saying you would hate to be known as a guy that gets in between the two centre halves and just pass it side to side. So he kept the ball, but whilst being progressive, which is good. Do you know what I mean? Like, very tidy, good trainer, good player. Up player of the season last year at Defo. And no, it was a joy on and off the pitch. We had a right good laugh.
Diane Braid, I went and watched him train, was it, what, 6 months ago, was it? And the only one that you could tell passing the manager's message through the session.
Yeah.
Don't see that a lot now, do you?
Nah, I don't think you get it at all. mate.
Well, Michael Wimmer used to pull you and ask you the team, didn't he? Basically.
You what?
Nah, he
Who to
used
play?
to run a lot of things by you, and you would then bring it to training, and then you would then make it your purpose to make sure boys are doing it right, because obviously the language barrier, like, getting it across, and you were good like that, like kind of a captain without being a captain, no?
Essentially, aye. But even like I said this, like even if I was fit, I'd had some job getting in that team. Do you know what I mean? So it's that's not me making an excuse for this season due to fitness issues. It's just like I said, ultimately it's the right time.
What is the future of Andy Halliday then?
Hopefully do more with the academy. Like I said, it's been going for 2 years. It's been going well, obviously, but never had the opportunity to do any more and expand it. Just with them, I've obviously been training and focusing on football. So hopefully do a wee bit more of that. Probably see you boys a wee bit more, hopefully. Like I said, hopefully keep getting punditry guys. So you just kind of up there, I don't really know.
You'll be a manager, mate. I'd like to see him in the dugout.
One day, definitely.
What would you wear?
Good question.
Who am I the manager of?
I'm going to say Rangers, but we'll change it. Say Dundee.
Casual clothes. But like smart casual.
So not a trackie?
Nah.
Would you ever got influence in life of Jelly?
No.
Be massive.
I'll do it if she wants.
You do? What do you mean?
I'd love to do
You
it.
do.
You are an
That's
influencer.
a fucking dream. That is a dream.
What about, did you tell on the cooking show about?
God, it get cut out.
What was it?
Using my phone number, but it led to.
All
Oh,
right.
did it get cut out?
I think so.
How come?
Me getting signed up to Gay Network.
You not got a bird?
But it was about 5 times, wasn't it?
5 times, just kept
5
happening.
times the other day. So somebody just
Yeah,
obviously
but-
kept doing it.
You
But
put my number out.
see the
online.
person that done it? They were 100% watching the
When
watch.
they were
along, do you know what
watching,
I mean?
we were
Right.
talking about it and then it kept
Kept
happening.
happening, right, okay. Right, boys, time for a shout out for our betting partner, SPK. Sign up and receive a welcome offer of £40 in free bets when you bet £20.
Once you're signed up, make sure you check out their unbeatable new features. Their new AccuBoost is a game changer, giving you even more value on every football accumulator you place.
And that's all that brand new social betting feed lets you tap into the betting wisdom of the app, sharpest minds including us. You can find all of our weekly picks and coupons right there in the app. Get downloading it, set up an account, 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
Have you insight to the vlog? Anything that we can, one of your favourites?
One of my favourites, of course, the game was just incredible. But Bentley's obviously first Old Firm, so for him to experience that, get the result, just unbelievable, mate. It really was. What a day, so make sure you watch it.
Whose idea was to do the dancing?
I went up first, and then Bentley came up. But, but see, this is my thing, is though, I would do that if it was at any stadium.
I'm not sure.
No, I would. I do it every vlog I go, I'd party with the fans.
I like the Paul Slaney top. I played that game you came on.
That's right. No, I didn't go on. That was the
No,
one.
the Ross County away, what was it?
No,
Wasn't
but
it
it wasn't.
Black
It was a
South,
Champions
Oh, that
League
was a
game.
green and white.
Benfica
Do you know
game.
you're talking about being a Celtic fan? See when Celtic scored against Ross County, he was on the pitch, he doesn't run over and celebrate it. He
Do you know
just
why,
jogs
Tony?
back to half
Me and you just came on, one each. Me and you were there for the win.
Mentality to
Aye,
get back.
Chris
But
Commons
you never
score.
played for Celtic.
Chris Commons score. I had a chance to win it.
So you did. Fucked
Hit
it for
the
us.
keeper, and it came out. He scored. So I'm calling it an assist, but it's no.
But then that taps the Champions League one, the one Gary Parker don't want to sit back down.
What game? Benfica
Benfica
away?
home?
Home? What? They wouldn't have
No,
what? It would have been away.
Oh, doing away.
Just quickly, my mate was up for London and he said, and he texted us after saying atmosphere was incredible. Bentley, I think it was better than the Tottenham Arsenal.
Oh,
Oh,
Atmosphere wise, yeah.
oh God, aye. Not even a debate.
Was that his first one?
Aye, first ever.
do you think it's because the Green Brigade are back in?
Oh, it makes a massive.
I don't know if I can say this,
What?
but the quality. He said he thought. Should I say that?
Ah,
He thought the level was League One.
he's talking shit. I thought the quality was good just today. He's
That's what
talking
he
all the
said.
shit.
But he wasn't. He's not even that.
I've
type.
played in League One. He's talking all the
Do you know
shit.
though? He's not that type of guy that would see like O'Hara's will try. That's just what he thought.
No, but
watching it.
They love to do that in England.
League One's like two different leagues, but when it's the top of League One compared to the bottom of League One, it's the massive difference. No, like your Cardiffs, your who win at Lincoln compared to Port Vale.
What would you say, Tony? They knew that Celtic Rangers. Where would you say they are quality wise?
A lot,
compare it to
a
that.
lot lower than what we've had in our lifetime in terms of you look. I've been one for watching like old like videos, and obviously I've seen the Icons documentary the other day, so I've been watching like old El Clasicos, and I think football in general is miles behind it used to be. Like you look at Inter Milan v AC Milan. I watched one of the 3-2 games, and it's like Adriano, Figo, Pirlo, like these type of
A lot of
players. Like,
individuals now, is there?
see the top.
No League One.
see the top.
Hit, load of shit.
See
Would
top
you think lower end Prem, top champ?
no, I think playoffs and champ maybe they now. I don't think they win the champ. Just based
Who
on
won the
like,
champ? Coventry with Lampard.
Aye, but based on like, I don't think Celtic and Rangers would put on like 10, 12 games in a row winning at the moment.
No, I know that group of
I don't
players,
think with this. I think they're good, but you compare them to like look at both teams, Gerrard's Rangers or say Ange's Celtic. They're miles behind at the
Yeah,
moment,
I
which
agree with that.
which isn't an insult. It's just
Right, on to the game, lads. Celtic came for a goal down to beat Rangers 3-1 to close the gap. Just 1 point behind Hearts. Thoughts on the game? And then you go. You can take it away first. The Rangers perspective. Or both perspective.
For First half I thought was pretty even.
Rangers better first 20 minutes though?
I thought Rangers were good.
I thought that period was probably Rangers' best period on the ball. But I thought for the most part in the first half, I thought both teams were better.
Brilliant.
I thought both teams looked most likely to score when the other team had the ball, if that made sense.
On the press.
Aye, so I thought actually both teams pressing, I thought forced either team into errors and then probably had their best chances off the back of that. But like you said, I thought it was pretty even in terms of the first half, and then second half I thought Celtic just ramped up in terms of the intensity. And again, another scenario where Rangers can play for 45 minutes and the second half's completely different. Rangers' lack of intensity second half was incredible, like complete stark difference I thought to Celtic.
Why is that? Why can Rangers not sustain a high press? Done it against Motherwell as well, use it for Park, went one up with a really high press. As soon as they scored, they kind of keep it going for 90 minutes. Why do you think that is? Is it an instruction? Is it a lack of fitness? Mentality? What do you think it is?
Well, I thought Yusuf Chamiti led the press really well for Rangers in the first half, and I don't know if him getting a booking so early in the game then kind of changed him being as aggressive, then the rest followed. But for me watching the game, I thought it looked pretty clear that Rangers were man for man in scenarios, so top end of the pitch, goal kicks for Celtic, man for man. When it was in Celtic's half, it was like a kind of 4-4-2 mid-block. But again, so clearly coached in that scenario. On the ball, again, nobody can tell me Rangers are coached. They can't do it. I just think they're so off the cuff, it's unbelievable. And I've said it so many times, Rangers may as well be direct if you're no coached, because see any scenario I thought they looked threatening in the first half was just playing for Chamiti to run into.
He would
run into balls from behind.
Terrorising Trusty.
I don't know you face it. I had the fear first 20 minutes. I thought Rangers were going to batter Celtic here.
He looked every pound of the player that
Didn't he?
get bought for, what was it, 9 million?
Yeah.
But I agree with Andy. I think Rangers look as if they're just hoping somebody does it. Mikey Moore or Chamiti mostly. Mikey Moore for spells, good goal obviously. Chamiti just individual quality. They don't look as if they've been taught patterns of play, or
they're so static, mate, when Rangers have got the ball.
They stay in their slots.
See when like the centre halves are, like honestly they just stand in positions where I see what I thought Celtic were excellent at in the second half. They're so dynamic, counter movements all the time. Alistair Johnson, which he makes a massive difference to Celtic. The amount of times he took that in inverted fullback position, he would run that kind of channel space. They'd have a winger high and wide. It could have been Engels or Negan either side making that run in behind. So like moving all over the place. Rangers just stand in position.
See on the Rangers, we'll come to Celtic in a minute. See the third goal. Why Chukwueze drops there? Butland could just come and play there. Have you seen it?
Goal.
Two centre half split. Chukwueze drops back in.
Yeah,
but that's why Rangers lose the ball. Chukwueze drops in the play. I think it's a short pass into Diamande. He ends up giving the ball away.
Right.
But to do that in a build-up is nuts to me.
This is my thing though, Si. Like if Rangers, I don't think Rangers can be that team with Jack Butland in goals.
He's not
His distribution's he's no good enough to play that type of football. So it's like say Rangers built with a back three yesterday. Again, the reason they built with a back three is because Jack Butland isn't good enough with his feet.
Honestly, what did Celtic change after 20 minutes in?
The intensity was much better. I actually think that, and I don't want to be too harsh on an individual, but I thought McCown really struggled in the first half. I thought that sub had to happen.
I thought the goal, he gets stitched up for the goal. I thought
He's not got a pass inside the pitch. McGregor needs to get closer on me, I agree.
No, I think it was Engels. The ball comes up for Johnson and Johnson underlaps or overlaps, I can't remember, which is good, take a man away.
Underlaps.
And then he's about to play it to somebody, he's getting harassed off Fernandes, who's a good defender. And whoever's there, I think it was Engels, runs as well. And you're like,
that's the worst pass.
Zero.
It's a support pass.
You just even if he plays that and he goes, Johnson's made a run, he just channels it. Johnson's in the channel, but
I think even regardless of the goal though, I thought he struggled at
first
periods.
15,
and then,
20.
But listen, these games are about moments. He's passed for the first goal.
Brilliant pass.
What I do like about starting him though is, and I know it's the old cliche, he knows what it's about, so he won't give up. He knows that even if he's having a bad 15-20 minutes, he can't sulk, he can't feel bad for himself, he needs to, and he did.
I might be wrong. I think they started him to deal with Romans.
Do you?
I think they started him to almost do a defensive job
He's
on
good.
him.
But again, see, you're talking about Rangers, right? You're going to this 4-4-2 sort of mid-block when the ball goes to a Celtic wide player, should a Rangers fullback not be there, mate? Should not be pressure on the ball. Right. Look, McCown takes about 4 touches, then plays the ball through.
And see the thing about when you're in a 4-4-2 possession, then the number one thing is be compact. Rangers are the furthest thing for compact and in that shape. Rangers defending for the second goal, I honestly, I'm not even exaggerating, you wouldn't see that anywhere.
But where
it's so bad on so many levels.
Where do you start with that second goal? Because
it all starts with Giga, doesn't it?
No, I know, but you could pick apart any of them. He gets in the blind side of Tavernier, which is the number one rule if you're a midfielder. somebody gets in the blind side, either they've done you, pass through, and then Giga goes in, so then the gap between Tavernier and Fernandez becomes massive. Maeda, so the ball, Tavernier needs to do better. Giga's in no man's land, and then Fernandez watches Maeda, Maeda goes to run to the back post, Fernandez gets caught out, and then he sprints, and nobody sprints with him. It's as if they're just like...
But Tony, see on that, all Rangers' success came from going man for man and having pressure on the ball constantly. Why is Liam Scales having 5 touches and nobody's going to him? Shut him down.
I watched it back today, and Scales gets the ball and he goes to go to Trusty, and he realises he's got that much touch, and he changes his full body shape, takes another couple of touches, and nobody's even close to him. The amount of time he's got is incredible.
I think that's where I thought Rangers press Celtic in Celtic's half of the pitch.
Well,
so for the goal when they're in that half, I don't think they actually threw it the game press like that. But when you watch it, like Connor Barron is blocking the line of pass into, I think it's Engels or Negan, whoever it is, and why Giga steps out is like so again, you were talking about James Tavernier, right? James Tavernier, I don't think James Tavernier played well. I'm not defending him here, but see if Giga's in his position, that ball goes over the top, Giga sweeps it up. But then James Tavernier's left with a 1v1 with a winger in 30 yards of space. Taneki's got the beating him for pace. Tierney's got the beating him for pace, who ends up doing it for that goal. And then, like, what's the number one rule of football when you're in a back four? See if a centre half goes out, the other three just narrow up and draw. Like they're still miles apart. So see if it's no Tierney that gets on that ball. See if Maeda just arches run and makes that run, he gets the ball. But because Fernandez is that far away.
Yeah, that's why Rangers struggle, like you say, being compact, because they're not natural defenders. This has been the story also. The goal against Motherwell, the one that gets put back post and then clipped back, nobody comes with Welsh, is it? He just takes a step up. They're not natural box defenders.
But why allow the pressure to come? Celtic are good when you give them time and space on the ball. Why not just keep pressing the man for man?
It makes it even worse because you allow the pressure to come, and you've played in teams where people scoop everything up, head things away, boot things away, and just want to defend. They're better on the ball and better, like you say, being aggressive outside the box. In the box, they don't really do their jobs in the box. So see, coming back and sitting in the box and soaking up the pressure, they're going to concede because they're not defenders. They're not going to put their body in the line. They're better, like you say, pressing and getting up there.
Because they've got pace to cover as well.
And I don't know. They should do a lot better for the second goal. A lot better. That's criminal for them.
For you, Si, what did you like in a Celtic performance?
Intensity, and you know, like you said, much more interchanging in the final third minute. No static. Like, see what Andy said Rangers was. I've seen that for Celtic for weeks.
Yeah.
McGregor plays there, Engels plays there, and Nygren plays there, where it was so. Yang was coming off a side, fullback was going high. Forward runs, Engels was good. I thought McGregor was good after 20 minutes.
That's McGregor's best game. He set the tempo straight away. He was getting in about people, and
but I genuinely do think what changes
Engels' best Old Firm performance.
Yeah, Engels. Yeah, I thought he was really good.
But
he was running, cut back.
She just cut it. I don't think you can underplay how much a difference Alistair Johnson makes to Celtic.
Oh, nah, sure.
Like, see the position she's taken up. Like, with all due respect, Donovan, Ralston, Araujo, they're not natural on the ball either. Like, coming into the inside positions and running behind. He's 1v1 defending throughout as well. I thought was brilliant. But what I was going to say to you is, do you think that Celtic have actually asked him to do that with him come back in, or do you think
he's just done it naturally? He found the space.
I think that's muscle memory for Angie. I think.
Great word, muscle memory. Love that.
I think it's like you say, get as many as the boys that have been there and done it on the park, and Martin O'Neill's a motivator, and he's not going to be out and telling you rotations and inverting. He's never, because his old team with Larson something in that way. Get the best players on, motivate them, get them out there. And I think that's what he's been brought in to do. Obviously, Maloney and Fozzie do a bit of the coaching, that's fine. But you bring in Alistair Johnson, and they've missed him and Carter Vickers because they have been unbelievable at the back to just organise things. And Johnson, as much as everything's good in the ball, he scares everybody going back away as well. Yeah. So,
but see, the counter argument to just being Johnson, there was a lot more Ange runs in the game, I thought.
Aye, well,
so Johnson coming in, but also the 8's running in there as well. So you need to give the coaching staff a wee bit of credit.
Rangers got done with that pass all game.
They did in the last Old Firm. Was it against Nantes? They got done with that pass all the time.
And do you know what it's done to for me? Rangers two centre halves, mate. Rangers two centre halves don't have a defensive instinct at all. Yeah. And I think the two of them have loads of ability. Honestly, I think the two of them are good on the ball. I think they're strong, they're rapid, they're athletic. But they don't have a defensive
Andy,
instinct.
that's my point. See, because of that, is that why you're not just constantly better pressing high?
The last Old Firm.
So that if they do, they can recover with their pace.
The cup game, they were the two best players in the park for me. Was it Giga and Fernandez? They were unbelievable, but they're not going to. They'll lose a runner Whereas they can't in games like that.
Aye. Daizen Maeda's a cheat code, isn't he?
Mate.
incredible.
Even when Celtic when they're
He's
playing
the
great, see his press in the middle of the pitch, it ends up Engels getting a shot. I thought that kind of turned the game a wee bit, just purely through his energy.
He
and
is
his pressing.
unbelievable, isn't he?
So good.
But the big question is, was it a red card, Alistair Johnson, on Mikey Moore? Go in the panel, so I'll start with you, mate.
So these tackles, I don't think are red cards, but under the letter of the law and what's been
Yeah.
before, it should be.
I think it's a red card.
He's no straight leg though, man.
Did they? Do you think it's a red
That's what. That's what we want.
He's got a bent leg and it catches him just on the ankle. But by the letter of the law, and what we've seen this year, it's a red card. But you, as a midfielder, 10 years ago, you'd be.
Oh, you'd be making tackles all day, mate.
But that's the thing 10
Aye.
years ago. You know what I mean?
It's a red
Again,
card this day.
I would love it, to back up your point, in fairness, I'd love it if they, in isolation, aren't red cards,
Yeah.
but they've been red cards for about 4 or 5 seasons.
Was it checked,
any
Andy?
ti- Aye, well, everything would have been checked, aye. Any time that you
You
go
in
in,
for a piss and Peter Grant checked it
Play on. Play on.
you went for chips and gravy.
with Bentley.
At any time you catch somebody that high on the ankle,
Aye.
they're always giving us red cards. You can literally see about 20 examples over the last 3-4 seasons.
See that tackle though, like back in the day, they used to say, oh, it's a leg break or you're endangering the opponent. I don't actually think he's endangering me.
No, never.
But he catches.
Think so?
No, like it's just a wee studs and it's a wee mark. But it by the letter of the law, it should be. But I would love, like you said, football just to go back to a place where it's like, look, that's a naughty tackle. You're getting yellow carded, but you've got one more.
Yeah.
Like that's your last warning. It's nearly a red card. You do one more tackle, you're off.
You know, I speak. You keep doing that.
No,
face
I'm
too.
just to let you know, just to go, was it an offside goal? First
See, at the
Celtic's
time,
first goal.
I thought that's going to get disallowed. When I seen it back, I was like, that's going to get disallowed.
Should it be given as offside? He's standing in front of the goal.
But you think
Do you know what's
Butler
so-
could see the ball?
Do you know what's so hard about like the type of scenarios is, I don't know if Butland can see it or no, but I think from the angle it looks as if he's got an angle to see it. So it's
Aye,
like,
It's like completely blocking him ahead.
I mean, how can you definitively prove it? You can't look through Jack Butland's eyes, can you? But
See, doing that as well, Butland.
But the only thing I'm taking away from it, right, is Jack Butland dives after he shoots. If he's unsighted, does he dive?
Does he dive?
Like, does he
Aye.
stand? And then see me what Jack Butland actually doesn't complain about it for maybe 15 seconds. So again, for a footballing point of view, this isn't the law as well. The law is he in his line of vision basically. But I, as a footballer, I would take into account whether they can save it or no. I think if Negan's know that, he doesn't save it regardless.
I agree
If
with
that
that.
makes sense.
I agree with that.
But in terms of the law, I think it could have gone both ways. But when you freeze frame it just as Yang shoots, I think you can argue that you can see it.
Is Maeda a striker for you? Ross
No.
Scott, no.
Oh,
How
good,
can you
Tony.
say that?
They two are going to
I mean,
argue
that
here,
sort of
mate.
turned the season
Go on,
round,
son.
playing Maeda up front, is it not?
Maeda's not a striker. He can't hold the ball up.
But he's so
He
dangerous.
doesn't.
mate,
Oh,
Maeda,
he is.
even
But on the
press.
left, he's even better. See the
This is
one
good.
where somebody comes short. See if
Stand
an
up.
actual that comes short and somebody puts the ball in behind. Nobody's catching Maeda and he'll still be in the position.
But see, when that ball goes across the front, centre forward wise, there's nobody better to
See
get
this,
in there.
and this is going to sound negative. It's not because he's a better player than me, right? See, this season I've seen him go 1-on-1 with a keeper
That's
10 plus times and have 10 yards. And I don't know if he's finished one. He might have one.
But he's also
not-
done that for the left and missed as well.
No, I know, but my thing is he's better at the first goal that he scores is typical Maeda. Getting a yard on somebody, getting in the box, connecting with the ball and scoring a goal. He's unbelievable. He's one of Celtic's best players in the last 10, 15 years, but he's not a natural number 9.
But it's the reason it's off the ball for me. That's why I think he's a striker. Like he literally triggers every single Celtic's press with his intensity. No matter where it is, if it goes back to the goal, it goes back to centre half. Now, I think everyone thinks that Ian Atchell's Celtic's best striker. What if Ian Atchell's playing up front yesterday? In terms of Celtic's press off,
Yeah.
the ball, it's non-existent.
Nah.
He can't press.
It's like it's non-existent.
But Celtic-
And then everything that Celtic forced Rangers today doesn't happen. Maeda's up front.
Celtic need a proper number 9. They need somebody that, I know Daizen will probably go in the summer, but he's number 1 on the left. If you can get a number 9 who holds the ball up, scores goals and presses, which Celtic should be able to find, Rangers should be able to find as well, then imagine they two pressing together with maybe, I don't know, another one on the right. I think he's not a striker for me. That's not an insult. He's unbelievable off the left.
Right, Danny Rohl needs to get a bit of dairy, take a bit of the dairy here. First and foremost, team selection, right or wrong?
I didn't really get that, man. Where's he came from?
Well, when's the last time Ant-Man started the game, mate, and you stick him in the biggest game? Well,
No.
not their biggest game, but one of the biggest games of the season.
See on this, I see a lot of people saying this is a mentality thing with Rangers. Obviously, Daniel, the 2 cup games he's been knocked out, and then the first 3 games are split. But this was the same getting questioned. It was under Bale, Clement. How do they change this mentality?
They need a revamp.
But is it the mentality on the manager?
I find it so hard to comment on mentality when they're so badly coached. See, if they were well coached and they were losing games of football, then I could maybe go, oh, it's their mentality.
But how were they good? How were they good the first? How were we saying they were good the first 30 minutes on the ball?
I agree, that's a massive part of it, but look at Chiga's reaction when the ball goes over the top for a second goal. Look at his reaction to get back into position. He ambles. That's mentality. That's mentality.
Raskin and Asgard last week against you.
The Motherwell game.
Is that a player thing, Andy, or is that on the? Does the manager need to bring that though?
Well, the demands come for the manager. And see, honestly, see if any of us I'd like to think a manager. See if you've seen an East Kilbride player get back into position like that, you don't play him the next game.
Yeah,
it's highlighted on a video.
That's highlighted on the Monday, and he doesn't play the next game.
You're here.
Like that's.
You're here next to me, manager.
He's giving the finger.
Aye.
Whereas, like, see when you watch Celtic in the last 10-15 minutes of the game, like doubling up on people, 50-50s, Alistair Johnson 1v1 sprinting back. Like again, that's I know Daniel doesn't like the question mentality, but it's impossible not to put something down to mentality. If you've lost 2 in 39 and you lost 3 in the Trop, you know, a title race going to the split, of course. Like,
so how does that change though?
I think
recruitment. Certain type of individuals and characters and demands for a manager. 100%.
What we said about you at the start of the thing, and I know you hate it. Like last year, we go back to Motherwell and you see Michael Wimmer, who comes in, doesn't really know the league, pulls you. You then go out and train, and training's maybe not the great standard. You'll go through people, or you'll try and guide them on what to do. Rangers, who's doing that at Rangers?
Yeah, on the pitch.
When you're there, you've got Davis, yourself, Arfield, other boy. Who else did Gerrard bring in? There was
Jack,
Jack, people that will ruffle feathers. They need somebody to go in and shake a few people and say, this isn't good enough for Rangers, regardless of what it is.
But see the mad thing is, we spoke about this a few weeks ago. So like, just you said Gerrard there. Gerrard's first window, he brought in all the players: McGregor, Arfield, Davis. See Rangers and Celtic, they don't sign anyone over 26 now. They actually don't sign experience. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like, again, not to go back, but people think this is such a minuscule thing, but I don't think it is. You've lost the game at Hearts, right? You're out the title race, effectively. Nah, you guys laughing.
Yeah, no, it's a massive thing for me, mate.
I don't get that.
Honestly,
it's a massive thing that.
Like, but you wouldn't see the type of players that you've just mentioned there. What they do to him in the dressing room, that they've seen that.
That's not his fault, but the problem is Rangers sign too many people that don't understand that it's if you're going to talk to him, don't speak to him then, wait till you're in the tunnel at least. You can't be seen as a Rangers player speaking to him on the pitch. And that's the thing, like, Rangers recruitment should be in the summer. Okay, if you're going to sign that £9 million chummy, get a Scottish or an English person that knows this league in with him.
Do you think Danny Rohl's got that presence, so if he does say it, something they're going to do it? I didn't get that from him, mate.
Aye, I'm the same. Like, listen to him, I don't see it personally.
Where does it leave
him? He seems very, like, quite calm. I don't know if he is the type, he might be, but he doesn't seem like the type that will get
mate, he needs to put on one hell of a presentation at Ibrox today to the owners and say, this is how I'm going to play next year. Because if it sticks that same way, mate, he'll be gone.
Here's
he should go.
For what I'm saying, yeah. I didn't see how they win playing that way.
But is one window enough? This is just as a...
Martin Huel had one window.
But see, a window still doesn't dictate your style and how you play on and off the ball.
And also, you look back at last year and I said it to you last night, like Ferguson came in as an interim and they won at Celtic Park or whatever, like, see if he gave that job in the summer with a decent sporting director who could maybe guide him on who to sign rather than like going out, because I know he said a few signings and he would maybe like, right, are they good enough for Rangers or whatever? They wouldn't be in this position. I think they'd be a lot better this season. I think...
Let's not get into that, because there's been friendships ended.
But some of the players need, like that last week, Asgard and Raskin running back like that, like you said, the next week Raskin will start, because at one, they've not recruited good enough to replace him, or two, he's not been punished for not doing his job. And at Rangers, Celtic, you need that. I can't speak for Rangers because I've not been there, but at Celtic, there's no way under Neil Lennon that a Wanyama son jogs back and doesn't get outed in front of everybody. They get a set of plates through his head. You know that.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, a set of whatever, a plate of pizza through his head. You had that.
Come in it.
They used to hide the food when
so
you went in.
They get that,
I think a few people have said that. They used to hide the trays of sandwiches in the boot room because Lennon would have just threw it up.
I thought you were going to say he ate them all.
How has Antman started?
Oh mate, see, even as a player, Andy,
where is that?
See, if you're Ant-Man, you didn't want to start that game. He's not playing for fucking.
His last start.
You're starting like
his last start was Falkirk at home in November.
They sort of
That's madness, innit?
Did they get hooked at half time?
No. Six.
Danny Rohl's-
As soon as you go 3-1 down again, the game's done.
Danny Rohl's been listening to you talking about he needs to stop making changes at half time. Was it you that said he needs to stop admitting he's got it wrong at half
Why
time?
is he went away for the two strikers? Does that not when they were getting all their success?
Because Nadine
get injured.
Because playing when you're off scale up there are not good enough.
Oh.
But surely a better option than Ant-Man coming in. Well, you've won majority of your games playing two up front. You've changed that and put Ant-Man in.
So has been a hell of a lot of talk here about Rangers. Just before we move on to Celtic, with this job Martin Huel's done, where does it leave Danny Rohl though? Should he be the Rangers manager next season?
It will be. So I know you're saying should he 100% will be.
I know people don't like saying it. We don't want people just losing their job. We get that. But is he the man to take Rangers forward?
I think if you did, well, see the way I'd look at it, right? See, Martin O'Neill's been on interim charge, right, since Nonsi left to the end of the season. If Martin O'Neill was 20 years younger, would you give him the job? Of course you would.
Mm-hmm.
Say Danny Rohl was in interim charge when Russell Martin left, and he was in essentially a trial period now, would you give him the job next year?
So would you give Martin O'Neill the Rangers job?
But you wouldn't, would you?
No, you're
so
spot
I think if you asked 100% of Rangers fans, I think the majority wouldn't want him there next year.
What's your thought? Should he stay, Tony, do you think? You see enough that he can take the club forward and be successful?
If he had to go, Rangers would need to keep a manager for 2 or 3 years. So why not give him the window? His signings in the January window weren't the worst. The boy Romans is decent. The boy Chukwueze plays. If they can keep, obviously, Mikey Moore next year, they've got a bit to build around, but they're going to need a massive summer window. And I'm not a Rangers fan, so I couldn't tell you, but is he the man to go and rebuild? Because they need another rebuild. Even though they spent 40 million, they need a big change in there.
Is there a case for him, Toby, like Giga and Fernandez? I know Fernandez is good in the ball, but like you say, Butland as well. Is there a case for Danny Rohl that you think, I want to play it for the back, but I genuinely can't, with Butland in goals, Giga at centre back? Is there a wee bit of defence for that?
For me personally,
no. Like, because Motherwell manager's done it with no disrespect, but like Paul McGinn and.
But then you put Liam Kelly in, would you not, if you were going to play for the back, because that's his thing. Like Motherwell manager took Aston Oxford out and put the boy Callum Ward in, but it doesn't look as if he really wants to play for the back, does it? It doesn't look as if, like you say, there's patterns.
But that's the thing. Apparently, people say he does, but
he likes to wait.
We've seen 8 months and
3
you've
years
not done
before he does
you know
it.
what I mean? Aye. See, do you know who I thought was really good Scales?
Brilliant.
I thought.
I know, but that's only because Shermatty just played untrusted the full game.
I know.
Big man never had a bit of defending to do.
But see, in terms of like defending his box as well,
Yeah.
and like put. So I'm talking about Fernandez and Giga, the type of defence are not having a defensive instinct, right? Relying on their pace. William Scales defends a situation before he even gets to that.
Yeah.
He's in the position to already sweep up when a ball goes over the top. He's 2 yards deeper.
Yeah.
Defends it. But like he says, Trusty, listen, you can get lost in the result. I thought Trusty was so poor yesterday.
Maybe
In contrast to probably the rest of the players running about him.
Yang, I need to hold my hands up. I got it wrong with Yang. Yang's a fucking player, isn't he?
Brilliant.
He's really good.
He works, not as hard as Maeda, but he works his socks off. He's a grafter.
And see, even talk about how dynamic Celtic were. Yang was like dribbling inside of the ball, and then see when he was going to the left, he was like staying in the 10. He was being another option in the middle of the pitch.
And then Johnson would just go high on the other side.
Celtic were brilliant second half, weren't they?
Really good. I think after first 30 minutes, that's the best I've seen Celtic under Martin O'Neill.
Is this one of the
probably
best managerial performances we've ever seen at Celtic?
You tell me.
I'm after what you're thinking.
No.
Because you said
No,
Danny
because
Rohl was better than
Andy's-
2 weeks ago.
Said what?
You said Danny Rohl was better than Martin O'Neill 2
No, I
weeks
said
ago.
he'd done better than him up to that point.
Okay. Still think that?
No.
Man, it's just been unbelievable. I think it must have been the first time ever a manager's come in during the season, then get taken out after winning all the games, and then he come back in and get Celtic to this position. It's unbelievable, mate, innit?
And it probably does show, like we probably all, except for Slaney, see football a certain way, but I think he does actually just show how important it is to have a presence there as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And an
Cultural
actual
winner.
character. And,
They respect him, you can see that.
aye,
The
100%.
question now is Celtic going to go and win it?
Well, I genuinely think this is the hardest game of the split for Celtic on Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
But
You did call it, didn't you, mate?
I said Motherwell take points. I got fucking. There was a TikTok I went up about it, by the way, because I said
Slot,
Motherwell
aye.
take points off the 3.
Win away.
But McGinn no playing, and
Welsh.
who's the other one?
Welsh will be it.
Welsh will be it.
Bedinger's had his kid, didn't he?
I'd imagine he's back. Obviously, I don't know, but
But I think McGinn's such a massive player. If you're going to build it for the back, he's like your go-to man to start at it.
So do you fancy Celtic to go?
I think Celtic will
I
beat
think
Motherwell
Jens
now.
just rests everybody because he's getting a Celtic job next year.
That's what he said.
Just
If they,
chance of that.
I'm
if
kidding.
they phone him and say you're going to be the match, he will want to play Champions League football.
No,
next year,
that's
won't
not no chance. Have you seen his interviews?
he? Nah, I'm like,
He's like RoboCop, man.
Would you agree that this would be the hardest game of the split for Celtic Wednesday night?
No.
What
I think a game on Sunday's the hardest game because Rangers' record against Celtic's been magnificent and
That
it's
was
a different
somebody said before the game it was the first time
9 games.
in 9 games that Celtic would beat Rangers, or 10 games that Celtic beat Rangers in 90 minutes.
That's mad. Mad.
First time in 7 in the league that Celtic
Wow.
won.
By the way, do you know what else I said last week? I said see the Hearts result and it came to fruition. It was a disaster for Celtic. Hearts beating Rangers.
I think Hearts no beating us is a bad one for them.
Oh, big. Aye.
Because even if, say, like you say, it's a hard game, see even if, say, Celtic draw, Celtic Motherwell's a draw, and it's 3 points in the last game with 4 goals, Celtic have beaten Hearts 2-0.
Jinx so.
All day long for me.
Aye.
All day long.
I agree with that.
Wow.
But by the way, Hearts still need to
Even
beat
how
Falkirk.
Hearts have been all year and they've been at Celtic Park before.
But I genuinely do think it is different now. I think the atmosphere in Celtic is
it's
different.
yeah.
I think, like you said that's probably the best you've seen Celtic. I think that and the Falkirk game, 2 in a row, is the best I've seen Celtic under Martin O'Neill. So I think they're hitting their probably best
form at the right time.
form at the right time.
See, other than the game the first game at Tynecastle, Celtic have probably been arguably the better team. Remember the Nancy game was at 45 minutes. Braga scored. Celtic were brilliant for 35, 40 minutes, and then Braga scores. Was it 2-0
That's
Hearts
right,
win?
I don't know why.
And then when they went to
No, 2-1. Tierney scored at the end, didn't he?
and then when they went to Tynecastle, the one that Trusty got sent off, Celtic were better. But I think Celtic have got it in their locker to beat Hearts next week, definitely. But
Halkett's a massive miss for Hearts
Hearts,
as well.
yeah.
did you see it back?
Massive.
Did you watch it back?
No, but I've heard this.
Will he be back for the Celtic game, man? Does that I'm done for the season?
It'll be probably out for a year.
That's.
oh, you're
Did
joking.
For what they're speculating the injury is, it'll be a year.
Did you not see the highlights?
I
when it
watched the highlights,
happened? Did you not see his calf?
No.
His calf vibrated at the top of his calf. It was his Achilles. It was as if
What have you got a fucking zoom on?
No, I kept rewinding it.
Alright.
No, it was that big. The emotion was mental.
They think his Achilles is just
Gone.
ruptured.
That is mad. Who would it be, Kent and Finlay now for the rest of the season?
Frankie Kent came on, so good chance it's him. It'll be him, Jamie McCart. But I think Craig Halkett's been the best centre half in the league this year. So I think that's a massive miss. I think Mark Leonard's a miss, but you've got Devon coming straight back in, who's played the majority of the season. So I think you can handle that as much as the Halkett one.
Do you think Celtic win it now?
Aye.
Do you?
I do. Actually, I'm going to say no because every time I've said somebody that's been the opposite, I tipped Rangers a couple of weeks ago.
So how do you expect it to go, Jake? Both a win Wednesday night and then Celtic will beat them at Celtic Park?
I don't think Falkirk's an easy game. I think McGlynn will probably have a wee bite because he never got a Hearts job as well. No, I think he was tipped for it. I don't like batting against Motherwell either because 90% of the team are my mates. So I don't know.
I think that's a tighter game what people make it Falkirk Hearts.
Do you?
Do you? Yeah.
Even after the weekend?
Falkirk have virtually got nothing to play for now after the result of the
Listen,
weekend.
I make Hearts favourites. I'm not saying they'll win,
Aye.
but I'm hearing loads of people like, as if Hearts will win that and then it's down to the last game. Falkirk beat them in the Scottish Cup at Tynecastle.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So I mean, so it's
John McGlynn will be sure that he never get a Hearts job because he's a Hearts fan, no?
Yeah.
He'll have wanted them. I think he'll play a strong enough team.
He's a Hearts fan, mate. They've not won the league for fucking 2 year. You think he's going to try and stop it?
I bet he's not the one winning the
Fucking
league
Penguin
for
will have
them.
the
I
Hearts
can't remember the
pants
game.
on, man. What?
Can't remember the game for yesterday.
But the Celtic
That
game?
Rangers game. He went totally blank.
So are they going to do it, Celtic?
I think so.
Get
I
that
really
feel?
do. I think they'll beat Motherwell, and then they'll beat Hearts last game of the season.
Yeah.
What a title it's been.
tell me your next vlog.
Next vlog is at Fir Park.
Another Celtic vlog?
I can't believe
Holy
that.
fuck.
Oh, well, you've got your two teams you support.
No, I don't
Motherwell and Celtic.
Anyway, this rumour's got to get quashed. I've never been a Motherwell fan.
You used
When
to
it-
be.
No,
When it
I'm
was
not.
Celtic.
Fuck, I'm fucking fake. Glasgow.
A big Glasgow.
Is that an ick?
Oh,
What?
Just noticing the hang.
ultimate ick. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
fuck. They just smashed that. I know. What a bad fucking moment.
Another Celtic vlog I had.
No, another Celtic vlog. It's as
So
you
you done
said,
Lisbon that was in the where Celtic won, and then you done Celtic v Rangers and you're dancing, and then Celtic v Motherwell.
Como were Celtic done their pre-season tour.
So they
They done that tournament in Como, didn't they, this summer?
Fucking hell.
Al
Very heavy
But what
Celtic,
he
innit?
he says, what he did say is, he says he actually, that every vlog. So we'll see on Wednesday.
No, this one won't be.
Toss McKinnon.
No. Because this one is more. Sometimes you change, right?
Wait,
Because
Louis,
But you said you don't change.
no, Andy, listen to me. So see the El Clasico one. I was in with the press. You didn't see me jumping about the end because you're in with the press pass. You're in with the media. You need to change who you are. I'll be in the media section, so I'll be completely neutral for that game.
Media?
Celtic score, you'll not see me celebrating at all. I'll be complete neutral and professional.
Of course you know, you're a Motherwell fan. You just doubted it.
He's just doubted yourself.
That's fucking. That'll go now.
You used to be a Motherwell fan, no?
No, I love Motherwell, obviously coming through there and brilliant club, but I can't be.
Right, Slaney Martin, you're already a club legend, but where would the winning league elevate his status to?
I think it's the best title I've ever seen. If Celtic going to win this, as in
The luckiest title I've ever seen.
No, but
after the Nancy debacle. By the way,
but that on Martin O'Neill though, it's no lucky for Martin O'Neill what he's done to come
no,
in
Martin
and that
O'Neill's
recruitment.
been amazing. But what we're saying is Celtic got very lucky that they could fix it after Nancy. That Martin O'Neill came in and done
That's
it.
what makes it
Yes,
so special though.
but it's not the best title.
No, the best. It makes it the most special, as in what's happened with the circumstances. The managers leaving, Rodgers leaving, Martin O'Neill coming in, and then Nancy coming in. Total nightmare. The recruitment's been so poor. The injuries, we forget. People don't talk about that. So if he goes and does this, my God.
Just quickly,
He's a legend for
what are
life.
you doing with this McKeown situation? What will Celtic go front three wise Wednesday?
It's hard because Taneki's not really took his chance when he starts, has he?
He was really good.
Done all right.
Come on, done all right.
Aye, done really good. So I think he will play.
But he's better coming off the bench, isn't he?
So what'd you do there?
James,
Don't play anyone for the first 5 minutes, then bring them on. Straight away.
Mate, Hatate is actually here, sorry. Hatate, it's like that.
Aye.
Isn't it?
He was just trying to get sent off yesterday. After he got booked, he was just trying to. By the way, Nick Walsh had a. Did you see when Romans and Johnson squared up?
I was literally just about to bring that up.
That's just what reminded me. I said it in the chat. He needs to book Johnson and Romans.
When have you ever seen two players fight, right?
And not get sent up.
Or no fight, you know what I mean, scuffle.
No,
And the player that's involved in the scuffle doesn't get
the rules is, see if there's a big melee, you need to book two, one for either side. So Tierney's split it up. Johnson's walked away, and he's no booked Johnson, and it should have been Johnson that got booked.
Ah, wee Nick, eh?
It should have, and by the way,
What's
it
your
wouldn't have
thoughts?
affected the game, but it would have affected Celtic on Wednesday, if that's when it kicks in, because Johnson's key to Celtic.
See, what I was going to say is, right, so see, obviously doing the media for the game, and you're there for an hour after the game. Honestly, every single player that played in the game, like hobbling off. Mate, Daizen Maeda goes for a kick about with his pals in Celtic Park. Running about.
He's.
He vlogged the kick about. He vlogged the kick about.
Did he?
Sprinting about, mate.
What?
What is he?
Sprinting about with the ball in his way.
He's a psychopath, mate.
He's a hero.
How is he that fit?
I've gave Martin O'Neill the credit. Would Celtic be in this position if it wasn't for Maeda? What a fucking question that is.
Nah, probably not.
Well, he scored every game, the last 4 or 5 games.
6 goals in 4 games.
Including the cup.
He's been unbelievable, genuinely unbelievable. And like he says, like, the question mark of him is any time he's got time and space to think about a finish, he doesn't seem to score the ones, but everything else that comes a long way, it's like...
One-on-one, you're
I'm telling you, he's the fittest player I've ever seen. Ever.
Favourite
At any
goal?
level of football.
Celtic Rangers goal. Not better than Larsson.
No.
That is better than Larsson.
No.
That's better than Larsson.
What the chat?
I think that's better than Larsson.
Larson's chipped the wee Meg.
Meg and the chat.
Even the way...
I think that's better. mate.
No,
That's
no
hard
fuck.
to
I've been speechless twice in a football ground, and it was Chimitti's goal in that goal. I
think it's
couldn't
because
believe that
the
goal.
dip, though. I think
it's
the thought
gone
was
over,
going
didn't it?
over. Larson's...
But I think even the thought process
for it.
to try an overhead kick,
He's not thinking.
you're just popping the ball at the edge of the box.
He's not thinking. He's just doing. When he thinks, he would have probably kicked that back to his own
What
goal.
a celebration! A Klinsmann face down. Psychopath, mate.
He is a psycho.
I tell you,
A face dragging Klinsmann.
the Bayern
not
Munich
that.
players last
Oh,
year
what are we
were all looking at his stats, not
right.
asking
What,
Carter
Bayern
Vickers.
Munich
Like,
players?
they were all
Aye.
like, "What is this guy?" They all like
After
Carter
that
Vickers
game,
and Eric Dyer obviously played together at Spurs, and Carter Vickers came back in supposedly and was like, "Eric Dyer's been asking me about Maeda." Like, everybody's in there going, "What is that? Like, how is he just sprinting constantly?"
Maeda's a Chimitti's best.
Probably better technique, Chimit. You said it last night.
I thought you nailed it last
Occasion
night.
of him, Maeda.
I think it's so much harder for me. I wouldn't score either, by the way. I wouldn't score either. But I think an overhead kick on one touch for a cross ball's harder than Maeda's, but Maeda's is a bigger occasion.
It's a better
so
goal, Chum.
You could argue it's the better because it's a bigger game.
Take everything
No, you
away
could
and you see the
damage it.
technique in that. Chamitis is definitely a better goal. But if you put the occasion in, then
I think Scott McTominay's is better than the two of them as well.
Because it's on the first
And it's fucking
so high. Right, boys, we're going to take a quick break to give a shout out to our new sponsor, Golf Clubs for Cash.
Andy, you've now retired. What hobbies will you be taking up?
Why did you say that like that?
That was incredible, mate.
In Glasgow.
I don't know.
Glasgow,
You know,
we
I
can't take Glasgow.
I would definitely like to be better at golf. Usually played paddle. I might join you at paddle if you start playing that game, but you weren't a fan of it. But golf seems to be the go-to sport, doesn't it, when playing retire? So, wee bit more of my golf.
Tony, you into golf?
aye, I've been battling it the
Your
last
handicap?
6 months. 69, I think.
What you try to get it down to?
69?
16.
16.9.
Oh, 16. 69? It's fucking high.
Aye, I've been battling it. I've been shooting alright, actually. I'm
69 and shooting. He's been right after.
getting a bit horny here. I'm a member at Rohl now. So I golf clubs for cash. For a couple of weeks here, I commented in your thing, I was thinking about trading them in. I was having a rough time. I was shooting over 100, but now I'm back down. I'm shooting about in between 90 and 95.
Because you use their clubs, isn't it? That's because you use their clubs, you're shooting better.
So I've been using golf clubs for cash as clubs. They got me a good driver, so.
What brand was that?
Callaway XR. I bought myself a 4-iron as well. Actually got myself a second-hand 4-iron and it ruined my round the other day. I shot a 9 in one hole, so I need to get better with that, but no.
Well, no matter what level you're at, the best place to sort yourself with equipment this year is none other than Golf Clubs for Cash.
You won't be short of choice there, as at any given time, Golf Clubs for Cash holds tens of thousands of clubs in stock with a huge range of brands and models available online,
Across the site, you'll find everything from drivers, fairway woods, hybrids, individual irons and iron sets, plus wedges and putters. And what about their trading process, Slaney boy?
Me and Tony are going to do this bit together because Tony went up with me the other week, didn't we?
Yep.
Yep, so Tony, do you take it away?
Well, a big part of the Golf Clubs for Cash experience is the ability to trade in old clubs and upgrade easily. The process is straightforward. Golfers submit their clubs for valuations online or in store. A price is offered based on the make, model and condition. Clubs are sent in or dropped off. The team inspects and grades them and the payment is made. All store credit is issued. Simple.
This makes it easy for golfers to turn unused clubs into cash or put that value towards their next upgrade.
For many golfers, it's become a destination to trade in old clubs and walk out with something new with the safety of knowing they can return the clubs purchased in store within 14 days of the date of order and in the same condition as when purchased.
So if you're watching the show and you are thinking about trading in your clubs or looking to buy a set for the first time, there's a special offer for open goal viewers with Golf Clubs for Cash offering a 5% discount on your first order when you sign up to the email and SMS updates via their website.
Brilliant.
Once you register, you'll receive the discount code along with updates on new arrivals, deals and trading offers. So sign up in the URL in the description box below or scan the QR code on screen. Now, when are we doing our top 5 teams after Motherwell Heart?
No,
Yeah,
I would do it now because we've just done Celtic and Rangers.
Okay, go for it.
Or is it too much Celtic and Rangers?
Maybe too much Celtic and Rangers.
Right, okay, we'll go back.
We'll go to Hearts v Motherwell. So, you said, Andy, you think it's a bad point for Hearts. What's your thoughts?
Can he drop points? Couldn't drop points. We were at the wedding Saturday night and the place erupted.
Why? What happened?
Just because
Bentley walked in.
Bentley walked in. But I felt Hearts had to win every game up to that last game. That's the way I thought. Was it a penalty? Can you read this? I'm going to say it. I think it was.
Does he definitely?
That's my bit.
Does he definitely stamp on his foot?
Same as we spoke about before. Nowadays, with VAR, it's a penalty. It shouldn't be a penalty. 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been a penalty. It's not enough contact, but the letter of the law, he catches his foot in some way. Maz, when he does this, because the Reedus goes down, you probably go to VAR, you need to give it.
This actually sounds bear with me when I'm explaining this, right? So, they can only get sent to the monitor if it's a clear and obvious error, right? I don't think it's a clear and obvious error, so I don't think it should go to the monitor. When he goes to the monitor, I'm surprised he's not given a penalty.
Aye,
that's fair, aye.
So that's kind of mad.
It's not a clear and obvious error.
If it's my team, I'm screaming for a penalty in that scenario. But like he says, I don't think it's a clear and obvious error for what.
Do you think it's a penalty? Like, do you think it should? Sorry, I'll ask that.
There's not a lot. It doesn't look like there's a lot of contact. There is contact.
Do you think football that should be a penalty? Like that amount of minimal contact?
No, but it's like he says. Next week, do they give a penalty? Do they not give a, like that type of incident could change? Do you know what I mean?
We Dermot Gallagher said it wasn't today.
Said it wasn't a penalty.
We Dermot.
I wasn't as adamant on what everyone else was on it.
You can't see a touch. Could you really see a strong enough touch?
I think he stamps on his foot or that.
No, just
like sort of brushing across each other. Was 1-1 a fair result?
I think so. I I thought throughout the full game, to be fair, it was pretty even. I thought on the basis of chances, possession, control, I thought everything. But it's not that I thought it was a bad point for Hearts, but I think if they win that game, and obviously there is a chance that Celtic could drop points at Motherwell. We've seen that with the way we've played against every team this season. Then you've won the league. If you beat Falkirk, you've won the league. But now, if Celtic Motherwell draw, Celtic still have a chance of winning the league in that last game of the season. So I do think that I thought 3 points would have been massive for Hearts in that scenario.
You know, I like to ask is, what did Hearts do to stop you being as fluid as you maybe were in previous games?
Man for man again in a lot of scenarios. We kind of changed our approach a wee bit. I'll let people decide if they felt it worked or not. I thought it worked in the sense that we restricted Hearts to very little, but I didn't think we created as much at the top end of the pitch as we've done in the 3 previous games against Hearts. But all 4 of them have been tight games. It was the exact same at the weekend. For me, I thought a draw was a fair result.
What do you like about Hearts this year, Tony, from what you've seen?
They're dogged, aren't they? The boy Braga's brilliant. Shanks is obviously brilliant, and I think McInnes has recruited people that know how to win games in this league. I don't think their style of play is. I think they're more like a kind of old school Premiership team. See, like the way I think we spoke about it in the chat. Man, you used to get games won back in the day when they didn't. The wingers got it wide, crossed it, presence in the box, numbers in the box, defended their own box well. That's what they're so good at, and that's why McInnes is a perfect manager for that. I think their signings at the start of the season were important, not the Jamestown ones, the ones that he got, getting Shanklin tied up, having Halkett in the building, Dev in the building, getting Finlay in. I think he's done a really good job, and I think if they win it, they deserve to win it, and if not, I still think in 2-3 weeks' time they can look at their season and be very proud of it.
You surprised it was a draw when you were at the wedding?
No. They two have had very good games this season, haven't they? But I did think for them to go and win that title, they had to win that game. Agree with that? Or do you think it's a good point?
I think you look at Motherwell away and points. No, I think points a worse result.
At this stage of the season,
given Motherwell's results at home this year.
I know they've been incredible.
The thing is, you don't know if it's a good point yet.
A lot of Celtic going there.
Determine if it's a good point or not, wasn't it?
How big a list was said that Halkett and Leonard?
Halkett's huge, isn't he?
Aye, massive.
He's the best centre half. I agree with you. There's been a lot.
Am I right in saying it'll be more for the Celtic game that Halkett will be missed than the Falkirk game?
No, I think both.
Do you, right?
I think if you take the 2 of them out of their team, Cammy Devlin's coming back. How fit is he really going to be? Falkirk, when they get going, can be really good. It just depends what they've got to play for and if they go strong.
Lenny?
What you asked me?
It was Leonard. He has a big part to play in the goal, then he steps in, plays a wee 1-2.
But do you know what? I actually thought Altena was really good. And Altena is someone that we've not seen at all since he came in the building. He started right wing back, and then when Leonard comes off, he goes into midfield. And I thought he was very composed in there. I thought he calmed it down for Hearts a wee bit. I thought it looked really good.
Can't believe Shanklin's. I know Steve McDonald.
I
think Dale said, why doesn't he lift it? Should he lift the ball high there?
But I think he just sees an open goal.
Just
put it in as quick as you. Like Mikey Moores, just put it in. Like
it's an unbelievable block. Unbelievable.
He's done everything right, and he blocks it. That happens. You can't blame Shanklin. And then he goes and scores. That's what Shanklin's.
I thought his goal was so good as well.
He's been
touch and finish.
He's so good, mate.
The fall off of Kizilidis for me is bad.
Oh, what's happened?
Again, he doesn't start the game, but even when he came on, what he was doing really well at the start of the season, I just thought he's having anywhere near the same impact. I know he has a shot that leads to the equaliser against Rangers, but they need him to try and find his best form for the last 2 games, because when you had him, you had Braga, you had Shankland, you've always got a chance, but I think he's fell away a wee bit.
Somebody messaged me saying Ross goes on Talk Sport raving about Braga.
Fuck off.
Somebody messaged you.
Roscoe said he wasn't having Braga.
Well, yeah,
and then he's on Talk Sport saying about how good
there was an argument for a while. Kizilidis was the better player, not numbers wise, but
I think I said that.
In terms of like 1v1, he was very good cutting inside, but Braga's just a different.
Shanks was a joke. I thought.
Was he?
On Saturday, aye.
So good, isn't he?
What, just getting a hod at setting it up?
But like getting a hod of like bombs that are coming into him.
Yeah.
Fighting 3 people off all the time and just like so secure, always secures the ball and finds a Hearts player. Like,
and he finds space.
His hold-up play is ridiculous. I know we're here to talk about Hearts, right? But it's an absolute must. He starts for Scotland at the World Cup.
It has to be the number 9 for Scotland.
But he'll not be willing.
He won't. No, he'll be 4th choice.
What did you say there? Sorry.
I heard Motherwell really direct Saturday. Or a lot more direct?
Maybe a bit more direct, but again,
You don't like that football, do you?
well,
Direct football?
it was a pass. It was a direct pass. So again, you look at the first goal. That was worked on in training. They go man for man at the back and it's 2v2. Drag the two to one side of the pitch and then play into the space for somebody to run. That's how we get our first goal.
See direct, and I like what you say, direct pass. PSG are direct. Every top team's direct. Like the ones that aren't direct are the ones that come up for the Championship into Prem and think that you just need to play and get goals away.
He wants the ball fucked in the air.
By the way,
Just everyone.
I know Josh Slattery, but Longello's been unbelievable, hasn't he?
He's been really good.
Another assist.
Really good.
Just looks like he doesn't care, which is a good thing.
He's so athletic, great 1v1 for a defender. He's as good 1v1 as any winger. And like he says, his end products got better and better as the season went on. I don't even know how many goals he's on now. It's like nine goals.
9 goals, I think he's got.
But he's been brilliant. I do think that, like he says, Paul McGinn's going to be a massive miss, but I thought Liam Gordon came in done well. But Lucas Fadinger, I think, offered so much. You know what I think? I think he's a brilliant player.
I think he's your best centre mid.
Think so?
I think he's brilliant. I watched him in the. It was you that told me, did you not sign him as a right winger and I came to the Carlisle game or whatever at the start of the season?
He's a winger 10.
And he started creeping back, and I just think, see for what the boy Watt does.
I don't know what's as good without him, is he?
What does he just then kind of fills a gap, and it's just as if he naturally knows how to play that position. I think the boy Watt's got a lot more plaudits, and he's a good player because he's maybe scored in games on the TV or whatever. But the boy Fadinger, for me, looking at the Motherwell team, he's the most underrated by far.
Do you think it's a penalty for Hearts?
Aye. I think it's a penalty kick.
Yeah. Do you? It's okay, my opinion.
What's your thoughts on the Falkirk game for Hearts? Do you think Hearts will win that game comfortably?
Aye.
You do?
Beat 3-1 with Hibs at the weekend. I don't think they've got much to play. Have they got anything to play for now, Falkirk?
No.
Nah. They're holiday mode now, innit?
No, what do you think holiday mode looks like for John McGlynn?
Oh, imagine him on holiday. He's in the cap in the shade, isn't he?
He's in the shades of Andy,
Andy in the shade,
100%.
100%. Just eating fish.
Still putting cream on every year, eating fish.
Fish just getting thrown from everywhere. Not even in the pool for it. No, but that's not. That's not.
He goes on holiday to just places that are freezing cold.
Alaska. Goes to Alaska for 2 months. Mate.
But that's no.
His head actually looks like an igloo as well. Doesn't it?
That's not a sort of dig at Falkirk or anything. That holiday mode type pinks. Not as if they're going to go into that game no trying, but
you've been in holiday mode on here for fucking 8 years.
8 years, aye, got away with it. But I think Hearts will take care of him quite comfortably.
Do you think Celtic comfortable Wednesday?
No, no comfortable at all. Oh God, no. Don't put words in my mouth, please. I think that'll be really tough, but I just fancy Celtic will just get it out of the line 2-1.
How important will Maeda's press be in this game? Motherwell playing it.
Well, maybe no, because he's just fuck it long, Motherwell now, don't they?
Right, lads, last keeping the ball on the ground before the title is decided. For the last time, who's going to win the league? Andy, you think Hearts all year?
That'll be brilliant. Come on, let me hear it.
Celtic.
Wow.
I think Celtic win it, aye.
Tony?
Celtic.
Yeah, Celtic.
Celtic, I'll say I think Celtic's going to win it, so.
Wow. Would you, I know I see it every week and it's boring now, but would you build a statue of Matt O'Neill?
No.
No?
I know I've asked you about giving him a job and you keep taking it as a joke, but there is a case for him if he wants to do another year.
100%. I mean, the fact that he could potentially have won a treble. Do you know what I mean? Won the league, cup final with Dunfermline and then Nonce fucked the final for him. Do you know what I mean? So, statue and a year.
So would you give it next year if he wins a double?
I don't know. Because it's more, maybe you're looking more long term, aren't you?
But bring somebody in alongside him.
Oversee a rebuild of the structure. I think that would be the only reason he gets it.
He's like that one day.
If they get like a sporting director, a new scouting department, everything, a new club policy, whatever it is, he could calm the madness down in the building. Because
would you put him in the box? Who would you put else? Anyone new in the box of madness? Sorry, it's just because you've just got.
Fotheringham's in the box of madness.
Fozzie's definitely.
I seen him shaking Danny Rohl's hand yesterday. I was like, he's definitely spoke German to him, didn't he?
Definitely.
He loves the old German connection.
And proper gripped him with a handshake as well.
I wouldn't put Maeda in the box of madness just because he doesn't deserve to be anywhere near us. He's just amazing. Like the Preston, whatever. You don't know what's next. Like you see the Klinsmann into his face. That would be a madness, but he doesn't deserve to be anywhere near us. He's
any box of madness for the game yesterday?
Big Chummy could be in there, by the way. He just turns it on against Celtic Hearts. He actually genuinely looked like a £40 million striker at times yesterday.
Anyone else in Scottish football to this year that you'd stick in there?
I can't actually.
I should have had a thought before let me get back before the end of the
Did McGlynn go in? No.
No,
No chance.
too boring.
You need to be proper
Aye, too
off it.
far too boring. Oh,
Right, relegation. St Mirren look like they're going to finish in 11th now, don't they?
Cash got a goal, mate.
No.
Cannot score a goal.
And let's just talk about him, Finlay Curtis.
Credit.
His second finish is fucking brilliant, isn't it?
He's so good, that boy.
I mean, his last 3 goals are the exact same type of finish. Just opening up that Thierry Henry one, open your foot up and just bend it in the far corner. He's been brilliant, been a difference maker for them. Like you say, from St Mirren's point of view, like that's your 2 biggest games of the season. The last 2 games, you've been beat 3-0 on both of them.
Looked all over the shop, didn't he? St Mirren?
What again?
Looked
So what's
open.
changed? Because he had a decent start, didn't he? Kareem McLeish, what's changed with St Mirren?
Oh, mate, they just looked so open, didn't they? I thought they had amount of chances they conceded. The defender looked
I think Neil McCann's good, man.
No, yeah.
So
He's had a good
What a
rep.
job he's
At
done.
Dundee, I heard a lot of good things. I knew somebody that was working kind of under him at Dundee, and when he went into Kelly, I thought they would be all right, and then I went and watched him against Livy, the one, the big boy got sent off for Livy, and Finlay Curtis was unbelievable at cutting inside and whipping balls in. The defender read it, and then he just started going down the line and doing the exact same thing, and I thought, he's brilliant. The boy Hugo's good. He's rapid,
Hugo is good.
and they just play a decent brand of football as well. I think the Kelly fans should be buzzing that Neil McCann will be there next year, because I don't see them finishing 11th now.
St Mirren
They're safe.
looks like a bad choice to give Kareem McLeish it.
Would you? Is there is there enough time to change him? If you at the end of the season, were you the playoff coming up as well though?
First playoff games in 10 days.
Would you
Nah,
change
it's not long
it?
enough for somebody to work with the players, is it? Do you think? Who do you go and get?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
This is a continuation for Stephen Robinson as well, though. So it's not as if
No,
they're
it's not
flying
that,
under
of
Stephen
course.
Robinson,
No.
he's got it, and then
The fact that he got a wee kick at them to one, was it when he
initially,
first came in?
initially. But they've been struggling to score goals all season.
Yeah.
I think it's 27 goals they've scored this season, the lowest by a good bit. And I said it last week, again, it was the case. If you go 1-0 down, you think they'll just beat, just kind of come back. I don't know about you, whether it's Partick Thistle, I make Partick Thistle favourites against them.
No, I would agree, because they're in free fall, aren't they? They're in free fall.
And I thought when you played them at the Smiles, I thought you were a better side.
I thought it was a dubious penalty, wasn't it? It was a poor penalty, but no, I still think St Mirren have got good players. I do, and I think if you get the right team out there, the only problem is they've been hot with injuries a lot, haven't they? Marcus Fraser missed a lot, which he's a
So have
massive.
everyone, though.
No, I get that, but
Honestly, but I feel like the St Mirren injury situation has been well overplayed for them.
no, but I mean in the last few weeks, like the timing, Kelly have been able to get their best players out there, like recently. I think, by the way, losing Greg Kilty at the start of the season was a big one for
How good's he,
St Mirren. I played with him at St Mirren for 6 months. He's
Always
an
liked
underrated player. He's very good. Just won Kilmarnock's player of the season, and St Mirren lost him. They could do with him for a wee bit of quality to create goals.
Do you think there's this case with Kareem McLeish? Because when you're a new coach, new manager, you focus so much on, I'm going to change how we play here in terms of playing out, and you forget like defending
basics.
and the basics. Could that come in it?
And like the control playing out's been much better, but then what does that look like at the top end of the pitch? How are you creating chances? You know what I mean? They don't really look as if they're making teams defend. I watched the Livy game the week before, a week or 2 weeks before, whatever it may be, and other than a set piece, didn't look like it's going full play at all. And that was against Livy, who've conceded goals for fun all season.
And
Thank
players like
both,
Thistle have got great wingers, haven't they?
We've got really good attack.
Create a lot of chances.
We've taken me out. The front three are really good. Alex Samuel and Fitzy and Chalmers, who are very direct. Like I feel players like that could go up and easily play for a St Mirren, and that's no disrespect to their players, but the Championship's got a lot of good players that could go and make a step up.
See, in terms of the injury one, right? So St Mirren they've had injuries throughout the course of the season, right? But so have every team, like I said. Celtic have lost their best players all season long. Rangers have had injuries, Hearts have had injuries. They all have. Motherwell last year, you will never see an injury situation like Motherwell last year. But did we speak about it all season? That it's the reason that you were losing games of football.
I think you just
we played 4 goalies throughout the course of the season. St Mirren have ended up playing. I think St Mirren have played 3 as well.
Many players did we have at one point? Was it 34 players?
34 players, and that was
He's gonna be
10
amazing
loans
next
in
season.
January.
Oh,
I know he's no player.
the Ranger,
When he's no playing football, mate,
I
he's
think
going to
that's-
be sensational.
I might just come and watch them.
Oh, mate, he's going to be
Just
genius.
sit and watch
Sit and
it.
watch them, aye.
Amazing. Will it be a decision the club regret? Pointing Craig McLeish.
But who would have given?
Well, I'm sure
hard,
loads of
innit?
people would have took the St Mirren job at that time.
Who was the names at the time?
Scott Brown, Neil Lennon.
Lenny's not
I
going
mean,
to
if they
take
could
that,
have
is
got
he?
Neil Lennon.
Lennon,
I think that's obviously money's a big part because them film will be big players, but I think that's the next kind of job that Neil Lennon will get offered, because he won't go to Celtic. Hibs and Hearts kind of go a bit different now. St Mirren's a big club. St Mirren, they've done well over the last few years. They've made a few pound and they'll be paying all right now. I think somebody like Wenham would have been. By the way, I think Craig McLeish speaks well, and I think he's probably been unfortunate at the time in it, but he did get a tune out of them, so there's obviously something there, and the boys all lobbied for him. The boys all went and asked, like said, like, we trust him, like, when it was getting a job. That's what I hear anyway, and they seem to like him. I think Robinson spoke well of him as well.
And I bet, see if you're a club mate, you're not getting appointment on what the boys think.
But what they're saying is, like, he got a tune out of them in the weekend, like maybe they asked his opinion, maybe they were wanting it, and training was good, he'd got everybody in spirits. I think they'd done, was it the first game they won?
Yeah, Falkirk.
Falkirk, didn't he?
They did.
Went back to back, I think. They won.
St Mirren are the team that finishes...
St Mirren are down.
I think St Mirren are down.
Yeah.
I'm edging towards that as well.
I agree.
You wanted to...
So basically you've seen
Just
some
quickly,
film when I went
Finlay
up,
Curtis.
Finlay Curtis, you
Should go to the World Cup.
Aye, and you wonder, watching that game yesterday, Ant-Man ahead of him, my God. Cov Olsen in his position, miles better option he would have been.
But he's on the left, Curtis, isn't he?
But he can play right as well.
Been better.
But his good finishes come from the left. You don't want him to score.
I heard your comment about the right wingers at Rangers, like, it's just a...
Fuck me, man.
Right, here's a question. It came up on the live, but we're going to put it in the main one because obviously we Hibs. Hibs had 30% possession against Falkirk. Should a club, I know they win the game, should a club the size of Hibs only have 30% possession against a club like Falkirk who've just come up in the Championship? If you want to be this big club and you want to go and finish third consistently.
Possession doesn't matter to me. I think it's good, the stats are good, but I remember last year, remember in the car we kept checking the results, and it was like, I think one weekend other than Celtic and Rangers, every team in the SPL had one that had less possession. So you can be a counter-attacking team. Remember back in the days, Real Madrid and Barca, where Barca used to just pop them, Real Madrid used to sit back and Ronaldo and Bale would go. I think if you've got a style of play, answering your question.
But Hibs style of play for me should never be sitting.
No, but that's what my thing is. But see if Hibs were good defensively and had rapid wingers and had a number 9 who gets in the box and scores goals, and they don't need to be a possession-based team, but if they've got a style of play, then yes, you can be under 50% possession. Because obviously there's so many teams in the league that not everybody can.
I don't know if Hibs fans will accept that though.
No, I wouldn't have. I was a Hibs fan.
Because Hibs fans traditionally have been a side that want to see their team playing.
But maybe David Gage watched them though and thought that was the best way of beating them.
And they won.
And they won 3. They were up 3-0.
In terms of that initial game, but your question was in like long term.
Long term.
They had 80% against Livy. I remember looking at it. 80% against Livy at home. They drew 0-0, was it, under
So do you think just give the ball away 80% of the time, then that will be them more successful? Just that we would rather 20% of the ball.
Well, you'd rather 20% of the ball and win every week than 80% no.
But who does that now?
But he's saying long term.
Long term, I think there's a case that you can be 50-50 and still have like...
Against Falkirk,
like
though.
Hearts.
I get it if he's going to be a Celtic and Rangers and he's doing that, Tony, but a Hibs manager going to be a Falkirk and having 30% possession.
But
I think when you get the Hibs job, there's an onus on you to go and play a certain brand of football.
No, but they've won 3-1. Where was it, away? On Astro, like, tricky surface, like, maybe you're just going, giving it up. Sometimes you give up possession, I get that. But I do think the argument is Jens has come into Motherwell and he'll have made them 10 million plus from a brand of football where he goes, 4 or 5 of the players go, the season ticket numbers are up, the fans are up, so Hibs probably need to look at something like that and go, it's time for us to do that. But on the flip side, I think you can get away with it if you're exciting. It doesn't need to be just passing the ball. If you're exciting and you're going to score goals and you're attacking, you've got a lot of pace, I think you can. But I would much prefer to be in Motherwell's position now than Hibs.
What do you think? No.
Yeah, I don't think Hibs manager can go and sit behind the ball against Falkirk away. If you want to be a long-term successful Hibs manager, nah.
But can he not change it with other teams? Maybe he thinks Falkirk are a good possession-based team.
But again, see the recruitment Hibs have had and the money they've spent, they should be able to dominate Falkirk in a game of football.
I agree with that.
And if you kind of bring that as a manager, then for me, no Hibs manager. You kind of coach your team to dominate a game against a team that have came up for league, team players that have came up for League One.
They're a good team, Falkirk, mate. They're in the top 6 as well.
I get that, but you're the Hibs manager. Hibs, massive club in this country. I didn't think so.
I think a lot of the Falkirk players would start for Hibs just because like they've been there and he's built them up, but they won't be there for long. Like your Tates, your Spencers, your Millers, your Stewarts. Like they'll go to Hibs or Hearts or teams like that.
You're a Hibs fan.
You're sitting quiet on it.
I know. I said I said over a long-term period, I don't think Hibs would want their team to play that style. Now, that was off the basis of his question of being long-term success. On the case of the one-off game, like he says, it's worked because they've won the game. But over long term, I don't know if Hibs fans would want to see that type of football.
Is that
being said, it's a massive win because it keeps them in the race for 4th. They'll be hoping it obviously goes to a 1-game shootout against us at the end of the season against at Easter Road, sorry. But I actually watched the game. I watched the first half and it felt like Hibs hadn't touched the ball and went 3-0. And it was, what was that, a corner, 2 crosses. So it was like all like...
It's chance, that, innit?
What was that?
But Falkett's defending.
Defending.
That's chance.
But did they, like,
Defending
sit
was
back
awful.
on purpose
Falkett's
or that?
Horrendous. Falkett's defending was
Did
horrendous.
Hibs sit back and purpose and counter
Aye,
attack?
no, like you said, on purpose, aye. That was obviously
that
their
was
game plan, to try and
tactically,
sit
did
back
they
and
do
then
that?
hit them on the counter attack. So, like you said, it worked.
Is that?
See, if I was I'd be fuming watching.
But Si, is that the way Hibs play it throughout the season? Are they game possession up to a lot of teams, or is it just the one game? This?
I always think against even if Rangers are in a bad patch and you think Hibs at home, go and take the game to Rangers. I think he plays far too defensive.
Mm-hmm.
But a Hibs manager, I really do.
I genuinely do think Hibs have really good players.
So do I.
Aye, they do.
I think we've got a really good team.
5th is, 4th or 5th is their level, but like, in terms
But it's
of
no
like,
when you
third last year.
is that when you see
but in
what
terms
Hearts
of
are
like
doing?
money
Tony?
spent,
You see what Hearts are doing? I think Hearts are spending much more than Hibs
aye,
are.
but 3rd to 5th, but that's my point, like 3rd to 5th is as high as Hibs will finish. Like,
But why?
Well, what? By that argument, Falkirk should be in the bottom 6. So should Motherwell.
no, but what I'm saying is like, David Gray's done a decent enough job, but it's not as if he's going to go and win the league.
I don't think he's done a bad job either.
Like, I think Hibs are on course for what they're expected. Don't get me wrong, Motherwell are punching above their weight, Falkirk are punching above their weight, Hearts are punching above their weight. But I think David Gray'd be under less pressure if Hearts weren't doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't disagree with that either.
That's killed them, innit?
Anything else?
Top 5.
Top 5.
All right, let's go then.
How long have we been waiting to do this? So
3 weeks, innit?
3 weeks ago we've been doing top 5 segments. Last week there was just too much on. Top 5 best teams in an individual season.
Yeah.
The
Are we all doing
year.
it here? Apart from
Ah, well.
Tony.
Used to go head to head,
ready.
innit? Used to the people watch it for used to debates.
You've took yourself.
These are the two debaters. Come on.
So we'll
Okay.
put ourselves in the position to get slaughtered, Slaney.
Yeah.
You hear
okay, I'll
fucking
go
cheer
for it.
Gordon
Is
Duncan?
it-
His fucking football opinion.
Is it only certain Rangers?
No. But what team?
No, just in Scotland.
What team would you go outside Celtic Rangers? Your top 5 best ever in Scotland?
I think the only argument you could give is St Johnstone for the Cup W.
No, what I thought you not right. Okay. Aberdeen the year that they had Hayes, McGinn and Rooney.
No.
Never
That was
won,
6
no.
points.
Never won
Didn't win
anything.
They won a cup, did they not?
No.
No.
League Cup maybe a habit.
But 76 points? Are you talking about like just...
5
Like-
best teams in Scotland.
All right, so like you're not trying to be like
No.
niche or right?
By the way, what can I just say before we start? If Hearts win the league, they go straight to 1.
I'm with you. If they do that, it's just unbelievable. So, but at the time of recording, the time of filming, they've no won the league.
Right,
all
okay, here you go.
Listen, I'm fragile, so I'm not getting into arguments and details. I'm
No,
saying my
that's the game. That's the game.
Andy,
mate.
I'm not getting
That's
paid
the
for
game.
stuff today because my head's not working, right?
That's
so
the game. I
I'm
will
going
be
to
coming
go
at you and you need
number
to reply.
5, Brendan Rodgers,
Oh, we got
Invincible.
5?
Start. You want to keep the number
Build
1
the
at the
tension.
best. Come on, fucking hell, you done this before, son. Brendan Rodgers, number 5, Invincible season. All right?
Do you know what's mad?
Changed it.
I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
And let's go into it.
No, well, if you want to go into, we'll go into yours. Let me do mine and then we can debate,
But
okay?
I just want to say why mine's is 5. That's it.
Okay, on you go.
I've took everything into context. So what they won, how good the team was, and the opposition they were up against.
That's what I've done.
That's why
Opposition.
they're 5th for me.
Opposition's going to be coming in it for me as well.
So where were Rangers at that time?
I think they just came up.
Yeah, just came
Just
up.
came
first
up.
season back.
All right.
So miles off Celtic at that point, but still to achieve that, to go through a full season, Invincible was unbelievable.
We better not have the same list, I swear. Right,
So
go.
we'll go 4 now, Andy. I'm going to go for Steven Gerrard, the COVID season. It has to go in there, as in the reason I put it, not I can shake your head, Andy. The reason I put it 4th, it was an absolute massive season. We know it Stoke Celtic doing a 10, so it could have went up to number 1. It was huge, but with the no fans, that has to come in. Has to come in. It's
Has to
playing football under my foot. The no fans, I would have been unbelievable. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you would have been.
I'd fucking-
You'd have been sensational.
Oh, I didn't fucking million. So listen, it's not an excuse how Rangers won the league because it was the same for both teams. So I'm not saying that, but it can't be number 1 on my list because of that reason, and that's why St Johnstone double.
I'm shaking my head because I've got them 4th.
Oh wow.
So we've got the same list so far.
Now my 3rd one is
But can I just again, the reason that's above Brendan Rodgers' season for me
Celtic.
is because Europa League last 16, 31 points ahead of Celtic.
Yeah.
Celtic had won 9 trophies before that season. Now I get it. Obviously they had a poor season, they were miles off it, but in a massive season like that, to stop 10 in a row, to win it by that landslide, and 26 clean sheets and a British record of conceding only 13 goals in a full season.
Bravo.
13 goals.
Was that aye?
That's why it'll make you top 5.
Right,
Who was the
three.
back four?
Now, on that, but just because what you
okay.
said there, how many points, Andy, did they win the league by?
31.
So this is why I'm going to go third. Angie's first season. His second season was probably better. Did they win the treble the second season?
Yeah.
But the first season, we spoke in the podcast for that year.
You wanted him sacked. I remember it. 6 games in.
No, we fucking didn't. Well, that's coming from
At Hampden. At Hampden.
No,
Can
no.
I keep playing football? It's at Celtic.
What year was that? 18, 19?
I know that. I remember the episode.
No. So that first
That
season.
18, 19, that? Can you tell us that, Pence?
He's getting into fucking other stuff now.
No, can't.
You wanted him out?
See what
No,
we fucking done in
definitely
here.
not.
You wanted him out?
So the reason I'm saying that first season, Celtic finished 31 points behind the season before. So many
31,
players were
right,
leaving. And we had said in the season before when Rangers had obviously got that, it's going to take Celtic years to rebuild. And him coming in,
After that.
and the players that he brought in are still giving Celtic the success they're getting now. That recruitment, that's why it's one of the most important seasons in Celtic history.
Okay.
Can you check what season that was for me? Because I really... No.
Aye.
It will be.
Ange was a...
Well, mine's was... My third is Celtic 1920. 4th treble in a row. And I'm taking into context that Rangers got to Europa League final that year.
Aye.
The Rangers were a good side.
Aye.
Yeah.
And they won the treble.
So who was the
No,
Celtic manager in London?
No, Rangers beat Celtic that one. They got Europa League final because Van Bronckhorst came back, remember, and beat Celtic in the semi. Remember?
So have I got the same one as you again for third?
Aye.
I think you've mixed up a year.
You've got the same one.
Similar football brains.
Exact same so far.
There we go. Number, you want to say anything on that, Ansi? If you,
I just don't like the fact that we're the exact same so far, but I'm
Two good
sure it'll
football
change
brains,
now.
innit? Two good football.
Two
fucking
pundits at the
brains,
top of their game.
Aye, very highly. So here we go. Number 2, I'm going to go with Big Eck. 03-04 season, won the treble.
No, 02 or 03.
02-03.
Aye.
Just got the year round there. Back to being
That's
fucking dog shit pundit.
No, that's fine.
But incredible, especially at that time, probably that in my lifetime, it's been the best Celtic and Rangers time, going for it head to head, and to win a treble then was unbelievable.
What was that? Was that Ferguson? No.
Aye, Big Tomo was there as well. What a team, that was De Boer and all that as well. Oof, what a team, my God.
Number 2, Celtic, Martin O'Neill's first season.
Ah, of course it is.
Treble, 97 points. Again, a very good Rangers side, Dick Advocates.
That's my one, Martin O'Neill's one, win the treble.
Rangers 02, 03, number 1.
Which is the same.
So yours is just switched first and second.
I think Celtic just put a bit better paper.
Celtic got to a UEFA Cup final that year. Rangers won a treble, and it went down to the last game of the season on goal difference.
Goal difference.
That's incredible.
Can you really get something for goal difference? If that's in Spain and another league, they don't
Well,
get it.
Celtic beat Hearts. That's your own goal difference.
Fucking great one.
I can't believe how similar they are.
Aye.
Can't believe Motherwell are not in it.
Well, fucking you bring a list.
Bad that, mate, innit?
But they've no won anything.
So
like you said.
what would you
Yeah.
change?
What about this? Best football sides in? Favourite football to watch?
Angie's my best football. I've
Aye.
seen the football reason.
Motherwell go too?
Which side of Celtic Rangers, it's been right up there, aye. My God.
No,
No.
that's not what you asked.
They go too?
No, it's right, Celtic and Rangers.
No.
Who played better football, Brendan Rodgers' Celtic team or Motherwell?
Brendan Rodgers and Gerrard's team.
Played better football, John?
They had better attacking options. Like Motherwell can't play like that because
Motherwell win the
Yup.
build-up trophy then.
the build-up, aye, but attacking options like with the wingers, like remember Scott Sinclair hitting the back post, or like Aribo and that would put you in pockets you didn't want to be in.
Any honourable mentions? St Johnstone?
Well, I did say to him that Rangers 92-93 would have been my number 1, but I was 1 year old.
Right, you won out the games then?
But video
I probably was.
VHS.
So we tried to do it off a Urira. I would say St John. I was actually really close to put St Johnstone number 5. Win the cup double and finish in top 6. St Johnstone.
Aberdeen with Hayes and McGinn.
No.
Loves
Ah.
that
They
team,
were
didn't he?
brilliant. Did I already say that live on the thing? I thought I said that off the camera. They were brilliant, man. They were.
Lads, one podcast to go. One Cooper show, one podcast.
Fucking buzzing.
So the league will be decided
After what's happened the last couple of weeks to me.
for the next one to film.
Next one, somebody will win the league.
Wow. Has it been the
That's got
best
to be
league?
a hard one.
Has it been the best season?
It's been the most exciting. I think it's been the easiest to do the podcast because there's been so much to talk about.
Aye.
It's been
Previous years, it's been like Celtic winning it early.
Actually, honestly, I really hope it's as competitive next year.
It won't be, yeah.
And you're hoping that, for Scottish football's perspective, that Aberdeen improve, Hibs improve. If Motherwell and Falkirk can just even get 5% better than what they've been this season would be ridiculous.
I think
Hearts to
Aberdeen-
maintain what they've done. I hope it continues this
I
week.
think Aberdeen will be top 4 next year.
Top 4, Tony. I'll bet you
Tony
any
Bond.
money you want that'll not happen.
Mate, Robinson's good, man.
Oh, I like
They'll
it,
be
Tony Boy.
they'll be a team full of Mike.
What's the bet?
How's he good, if you don't mind me asking?
His press, he's very detailed in his press.
They didn't keep the ball.
He used to have a throw-in press. So see, whenever they had the throw-in, he used to take you out, and he's very detailed. He'll spin.
What about on the ball, though?
On the ball at Morecambe, he done really well the first season. He tried to play a 4-3-3 at St Mirren, realised they didn't have the players. At Motherwell, probably
But
similar.
does the Motherwell argument put that in a load of rubbish that you didn't have the players?
No, he didn't have the players. Look,
He
this Jens
absolutely
is...
battered Motherwell in the
This
semi-final.
don't get me wrong, Jens has the players. By the
Oh,
way,
but that's a one-off game, isn't it?
don't get it. Credit to the players. Jens has the players. People have just unlocked it. Like Sodge can play a good reverse ball. McGinn's really good in the ball. Welsh and Gordon, very good options. Boy Lingello's probably the biggest revelation at left back. Just Slattery and Water, all very, very good
I
on
think
the
that's
ball.
because it's down to him, but getting the best out
Aye,
of him as
he
well.
has, but what the thing is, they have got the players. But I think Robinson top 4. I'm going to need to stick with. I think top 5 defo, but I think top 4. I think they've got a lot of money, Aberdeen, and he'll sign British-based, experienced players that know this league.
All right, no bad shout. Anyone else?
He's going to put a wager on it.
I am.
What do you want?
Not up to you. You can. Hard, innit?
What we doing? Money?
No,
He's
not
got bride
money.
strip. He's a well one. Like
Oh, I'll wear
podcast.
that anytime. Aye, that's.
Well, you
Why don't you take a percentage
Aye, aye.
of your business?
I'll come here.
Percentage of player essentials.
I'll take that now. Aye. I'll wear a full school bride kit to one. Top to one of the games happily. I'd
You're
go
on
and
the Partick.
support. I like, but Mick's always been.
Oh, what?
You wear a Partick.
I'll wear Partick.
Surely
I'll
you're
Partick,
supporting Partick this week, no?
I like Partick
For you,
Thistle,
aye. So
You like
who's
Thistle?
going to win the game?
I'm desperate for Lenny to get. No joking. I can't hide it. Can I?
Sensational, lads.
Ah, Tony Watt, brilliant.
Tony, what, brilliant.
Well done, lad.